To be alive because on BKR Sport we're going live again. It's a crazy time to be alive because on BKR Sport we're going again here for the Super Saturday, the final game of the day. Hey guys, how you going? So today on BKR Sport we've got a big game here. The Melbourne Storm taking on the South Sydney Rabbitohs in Sydney. This is going to be a hectic one. We just had a really crazy game between the Penrith Panthers and the Cronulla Sharks. Great game there. Panthers ended up winning by 8 points, but dearie me, it was a fun game to watch, and I think it was 8 points, wasn't it? I think it was 20-12. It was 20-10, sorry, 10 points. I'm a liar. I'm a filthy liar. But great game there. Hopefully this one, it translates as well into a good game. It should do as well. We also saw the Raiders get a good win over the Warriors today when they were down 14-0 at halftime. Came back to win that one by 12 points to keep themselves in the hunt for the 8. So that 8 battle is just absolutely spicy right now. And the Rabbitohs are in that 8 battle, so you've got to consider that. And the Storm are technically in it as well, so just throwing that one out there. Let's go through the two team lineups here, guys, before the game does start in about 10 minutes' time. So let's go and smack the thumbs up button. We were so close to hitting the 100 likes before. Don't slack it, baby. Don't you slack that like button. Hit the thumbs up button right now. Subscribe if you're new around here. We hit 18.4. We're on our way to 20 damn well K subscribers. I appreciate you as usual. But let's go have a look here at the game today. Rabbitohs are not the favourites here, surprisingly. Even though the Storm have lost 3 in a row, they're going for 4 losses in a row here. So I haven't seen that in a very long time. Honestly, it would be great if someone in the chat could actually go and find out. It'd be great if someone in the chat could go and find out when was the last time the Storm lost 4 in a row. But for the Rabbitohs here today, guys, Cameron Murray and Damien Cook, big ins here for the Rabbits with a Blake Tough and Tane Milne going out. Trelmit is the fullback today with Alex Johnston and Jackson Paulo on the wings. Jed Cartwright and Isaiah Tuss in the centres, and Cody Walker and Lachlan Ilias in the halves. Tavia Totola and Marky Nichols in the front row. Damien Cook is the number 9, with Keon Kolomatangi and Jai Arrow back row. Cameron Murray as the lock. Interchange today, Cody Nikarima, David Moali, Saliva Havili, and Thomas Burgess is the interchange, with Daniel Saluka Fafita as the 18th man of replacemento. With the Storm, Grant Anderson, Tommy Eisenhuth, and young Tomapia come into the team, with Chris Lewis, Jordan Grant, and unfortunately Ryan Pappenhausen coming out, obviously, with that really severe knee injury that has him gone for the rest of the season. Really painful there to think about that one. With the knee shattering, and prayers up to the big fella man, prayers up to the Mullet Man. We all love the Mullet Man. No more Mullet Man songs this season, unfortunately. We don't get no Mullet Man tries this season. But for the fullback today, Nick Meaney, he goes there with Dan Uramea and Grant Anderson on the wings, Marion Seve and Justin Olam in the centres. That's what I'm talking about, guys. Their backline is not as impressive as we actually thought it was. You know, their backline is a little bit how you're going there. I don't know. I really don't know about that backline right now. Going up against a team like Latrell Mitchell, Alex Johnston. But then again, besides those guys, Jed Cartwright, Isaiah Tass, and Jackson Portlow are a bit how you going there. Cameron Munster and Jerome Hughes in the halves, with Jesse Brom and Nelson Solomona as the front row. Harry Grant comes into the number 9 role there, with Felice Kafusi and Kenny Bromwich as the back row. Josh King is the lock. Tyron Wishart, Tuikami Kamitha, Alec McDonald, and Tom Eisenhuth is the interchange, with a young Tomapia as the 18th man replacement. So I took the Storm here, guys. I've done that on the basis that they've lost 3 in a row, and I just don't see them losing 4 in a row. If it wasn't for that factor, I probably would have said the Rabbitohs are playing a little bit better at the moment this season. I think they're starting to really get a good chug going, obviously with the return of Trump, and they're playing pretty well. So this might be a close game here, probably should be a close game here. I'm going for the Storm here. I'm tipping the Storm here based on the fact that they just don't usually lose this many consecutive games. They don't usually lose 3. They don't usually lose 2 consecutive games, but they've lost 3 here, and now they've got 4. I just don't see it. I think the Storm win here today. I don't think it's going to be well. I think maybe by about 6 points, maybe 8 points. I don't know. I just get the feeling the Storm are going to be able to hold them out here today. But let's go and hit that thumbs up button, guys. Don't slack it. Don't do it. Don't slack it. Smack it. Hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if you are new. But let's get to the chat and let's see what you Muppets are saying. And we've got Zen by saying, come on, South. James MC Paul, he's got a bet going here. The old James Paul. What's his bet? James Paul has dropped a bet. Get your bets in, guys. Now get your bets in so we can cheer him home with you. Alex Johnston for 2. Alex Johnson 2. Alex Johnson times 2. You love the times 2 one, but I don't mind that, to be fair, especially with those wingers there. Cody Walker, anytime try scorer, and South win. That's not too bad. That's a nice little shout there. That is a nice little shout there. Cody Walker, anytime try scorer, and Rabbitohs win. I'd assume that one. So I see how you bet. I can see how X Factor bets, and I see how you bet already. You love the 2 try scores, then the anytime, and then the team to win. X Factor, he loves the bloody one try scorer of each team and the 6+. But that's a $20 due donation there from James Paul if that happens. Zembo says 2016 was the last time they lost 4 in a row. Wow, that was the year they actually made the grand final. Whoa, big one there. 4 in a row they lost that year. They made the grand final. They did lose the Sharkies, obviously, in an absolute... That was one of the best grand finals of all time. But yeah, that was a bit of a... It's an impressive result. They consider they lost 4 in a row and still made the grand final. Zembo says it was at 2015. Oh, 2015. No, he said... it was 2015. Sorry, not 2016. 2015. Melbourne Storm fan said, well, there you go. Again, Belenja says, not NRL, but who do you think wins between New Zealand and Oz in the basketball tonight? Australia. Alex says, wrong stadium, Mr. Blute Man. Oh, shit, it's not CommBank. This is at a core, isn't it? This is at a core. You are right. You are right. I was just tricking you. Let me just do a magic trick here. Let me just do a really solitary buddy boomski. Oh, no. I'm in the clouds right now. I'm in the clouds. Oh, you can see the stadium, though. I'm in just darkness right now. It's scary. I'm scared. I'm scared of the dark. I'm scared of the dark here, ladies and gentlemen. I'm scared of the dark. But we're starting to get a little light now. And now we have arrived at a core stadium. I told you I was here, guys. It's a big game coming up here. Big game coming up here at the core stadium where I always was. I was just tricking you to see if you knew where the game was, obviously. Salad Fanboy says 2015, rounds 14 to 18, that was 4 in a row, plus a bye in round 17. The bye doesn't count, mate. Come on, man. Come on, man. Jay says, go to Rabbits. If the Storm win tonight, they go above the Sharkies. Actually, did I look at the ladder? I don't think I did. So, before I talk to you guys even more, I'm going to go look at the ladder here. So, for the Storm here today, if they are to win, they would go above the Broncos and the Sharks. And if they win by more than 4 points, the Cowboys into second. Yes, they would. They would go above the Broncos, Sharks, and Cowboys in a second if they win by more than 4 points. Obviously, the Cowboys play the Tigers tomorrow, though. If they don't win by more than 4 points, they win by 2. They go below the Cowboys into third, push the Sharks down to fourth, and the Broncos down to fifth. If the Storm were to lose here today, though, the Rabbitohs would not go above them. They would go to the same points as them, but the points differential would be still, plus 177. The Storm Rabbitohs are plus 59. The Storm would not drop any more places. They'll finish off the weekend in 5th position. Their forward against is really good, though, still. For the Rabbitohs, on the other hand, if they win this game, they would jump at maximum to 6th position above the Eels. The Eels will go to 7th position. But if the Rabbitohs were to lose, they can't drop. No, they can't drop because the Roosters, Manly, Raiders, and Dragons have all played in their games. So, basically, the Rabbitohs can only got one spot regardless of the result tonight unless they beat the Storm by about 130 odd, which I don't see happening. Oh, actually, no. They would need to beat the Storm by 60-something. 60-something or so. So, there you go, because that would be the switcheroo there. That'll be old switcheroo. Skulls Fairboy says, Blaze is casually flying the stadium in the sky. You watched it happen. See, now you can't ask me how it gets to the stadium so quickly. Brian Robbins said, this bloke rocked up the wrong stadium. I did not. I was tricking you. Alex says, whoa, big ass or teleporting man. All the above. Broncos says, up the Storm. You need to put this SCH, mate. Not SH, the SCH. Storm. Gilbert says, BKR became a Seagull. I'd like to bet on the Seagulls to score a try. They're not playing today. Bradley says, up to Bunnies. Bunnies. Well, that game starts in about 5 minutes time here, guys. Like I said, thumbs up, subscribe, get ready to rock and roll. Let's do it. And do not forget, I will not be streaming tomorrow for the Titans game, and I will not be streaming tomorrow for the Tigers game. I will be in Sydney. I will be in Sydney for the Titans versus Bulldogs game. That vlog will come out on Monday. Austin Leet says Rabbitohs 1-12. I could see it. I think Storm win, but I could see Rabbitohs winning 1-12 as well. NRL says, who do you think will make the 8th position? I've got the Roosters, man. I've got Roosters coming 8th. They could even finish higher than that, but I've got Roosters coming 8th. I don't think the 8 changes. I think the ladder positioning could change in the 8, but I don't think the ladder actually changes in regards to who makes the 8. I think that all the teams in the 8 right now are the teams that make it. I think that all the teams right now are the teams that make it. It just comes down to where they actually finish. I definitely have the Eels making it. I have the Roosters making it. Rabbitohs, they should be fine. But it's going to be tight still. It will be tight. Gamble Bonnet says if Rabbitohs wins 13 plus. No. Rabbitohs could win 1-12 or 13 plus. And I don't even think 13 plus is an option here. I think if Rabbitohs win, it's only 1-12. I think that's ridiculous. Are you a Rabbitohs fan, Gamble? I don't think that Rabbitohs guaranteed win 13 plus if they win this game. Daisy says 24-8 in the Rabbits. I think people are really underestimating the Storm team. I think they're really underestimating what Munster can do. Munster's come up against a lot harder than this Rabbitohs team. Obviously, won the series for Queensland back in 2020 with the worst team in history, Origin history. Had players like Branko Lee, Edric Lee in that team at the time. Very different team to what they were this year. And yet this year, the New South Wales fans and staff were saying that it was one of the worst again, and they won again. So it tells you a lot about what New South Wales thought process is about good players. So Munster can do it. Munster can take him over the line. Jerome Hughes, good player. Harry Grant. Obviously no Brandon Smith still, which is a big worry. But, their back line's the only real worry for me. Their front line, their forwards should be still able to get a bit of a job done here. Southwest fan it's crazy to think that 3/4 of the current top 4 teams didn't make the finals last year. Yeah, absolutely. Titans did make the finals, to be fair. Cowboys, Sharks, and the Broncos didn't. You are right. The Cowboys, Sharks, and the Broncos didn't. The Titans did make the finals last year. So, you're right. 3/4. Hayden says, a quest for stability better than a Sasser. I don't even know what you're talking about. Daniel Bay says, who's more stormy, the Storm or the Stormers? The Storm, absolutely. Not even a question about that. Not even a question about that. But I will be down in Melbourne in 2 weeks' time for the Titans versus the Storm game. Scott James says, Sharks came close tonight. Yeah, they did. They gave it a really good go. I told you guys they could make it close. I said the Panthers would win 1-12. I said Panthers would make it, they'd be all right. I think the Sharks gave it a good go. Didn't have enough in attack, obviously, but we're in it up until the last 3 minutes of the game, 2 minutes of the game. So, yeah, the Sharks can hold their heads high and gave it their best crack, but unfortunately weren't good enough in the end. So they'll take that into the finals and hopefully improve on that performance, but they'll beat, who's their run home? We'll look if they make the top 4 based off that performance there. Actually, let's type in Cronulla Sharks. Who is their run home right now? So next week they play the Rabbitohs. Interesting game there for the Sharkies. Sharks and Rabbitohs next week. And then they play the Dragons. That's a big rivalry game. Derby game. Local derby between them and the St. George Dragons. At Shark Park, though. Should beat the Tigers I think that's at Campbelltown. I'm not too sure for Campbelltown and Leichhardt. Then they play Manly. That's a tough game, especially with Manly trying to play for the top 8 position. And it's at Brookie as well. Should beat the Bulldogs, though, and should beat the Knights. So they should win at very minimum 3 of their last 6. But the Rabbitohs, Dragons, and Manly game will all be tough because Dragons are a local derby and also playing for an 8 spot. But I think the Sharks should still beat them in that game, personally. Will my bet of the week be announced at halftime? No. I haven't even been putting them on. I haven't even been writing them down this week. Too busy. Sandy Kelly says 22-12 to the Storm. I like it. I don't disagree with that one. Harry says Zempai is Oates re-signing with you blokes. Would be done, let him go. Nah, he'll sign. He'll sign for sure. Corey Oates will partner someone come on the wings there. Fullback will be Reece Walsh. Centre will be Herbie Farnworth and Tony Staggs. Ezra Mam and Adam Reynolds. And they're going to go and put their bum on the line for Ben Hunt for that 9. I guarantee you they'll put every bit of anything into potentially taking Benny Hunt for that 9. But I don't think it'll happen. Dasmate says, I think we can all agree meaning on this Storm team is like LeBron or the 2018 Cavs. I think we can all agree that you are a Muppet, and we definitely can agree on that one. Scott James says, that would be an amazing atmosphere jumping in Melbourne for the Titans. Guys, I don't get to drum everywhere. I can only drum at places that allow me in. We've got a big drum. It's half the front line, the official supporters club of the Gold Coast Titans, and half the clubs. Storm coming out here onto the field. You cannot take it into places like Amy. You cannot take it into a core. There's a reason why I wasn't able to take it to Newcastle. Coffs Harbour's different. Obviously, Seabass allowed it. Not many places you are allowed to take it because you're bringing an atmosphere for the away bay. Chucking down says, Footy Kids, bedtime. Dasmate says we can agree on both. We can agree not on both, just on the one that I said. Best statement in the world? Oh, that's ridiculous. I'll say best statement in this sport, which is more relevant. I'll say Suncorp in Rugby League, easily. Caden says South Sydney Rabbitohs by 12 plus. I disagree. I've got Storm to win this game. I've got Storm to win here by a very close margin. Rabbitohs out on the field. Alrighty, guys. It's time to hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. It is time to get underway here for the game. Let's get that score prediction in the chat. I will go with Storm to win 24-16. I'll go 24-16 here to the Storm. I don't know. I'll get around it. I'm feeling a Stormer. I'm feeling a Stormer winner. Jerome Hughes and Munster magic. Hughes heroism, and Munster magic. But then again, I know the Rabbitohs have the good old opportunity to win this game too. The Rabbitohs are a very good team at the moment. Playing well. Crowd Texas South. Yeah, well, they've got a good opportunity here today. Storm are definitely not in form right now. 3 losses in a row. Be wild if they lost here for the 4th time in a row. But Jerome Hughes, he'll kick this ball off now, and the Rabbitohs will get this ball from inside their own end goal, and they'll be slammed down 12 metres out of their own line. Dave Mason says, took Hughes 9 years to get 100 games. Yeah, obviously he used to play for the Titans, was a fullback, but never really got too much of a crack there because Michael Gordon was the fullback. Zillman was still around the joint, I believe. Yeah, he didn't really get too much of a go there. But in the same sense, he wouldn't have been the player that he's become today if he had stayed at the Titans. And it's great to see that he's obviously transitioned to the Storm really well, and hopefully he can keep going on and keep growing as a player. So 4th tackle now, they're at the 45. Cameron Murray trying to milk a penalty here. Cameron Murray, just play the ball, bro. You're trying to milk it. Mike says, just need Alex Johnson and Danny Cook to score a try. Sure, that's more than possible. Yeah, it's definitely possible. Oh, you could argue this is a penalty, but he has really milked this. Jason Scott, you should ask about the shoe. You may do it this stream. Denver versus South. They're going to say penalty. They're going to say penalty here. So Cameron Murray has milked a penalty. It is the right call, but he has milked it absolutely. It wasn't going to be called. Like, you can tell that he obviously didn't even feel that. You can tell that he didn't even get it. This is high shot, not milked. It was a high shot, but it was absolutely milked. It wasn't going to be called, and then he stayed down there. He didn't feel that. That is what a milking is, mate. A milking is not doing it against what it should be. A milking is getting a penalty from pretending like you're hurt. I don't believe he's hurt. I don't believe he was staying down there. I believe he stayed down there to get the penalty. It is what it is. The referee didn't call it, but he's called it, and it's the right call. But I'm just saying that he has absolutely milked that penalty. It is blatant milking. Jasper says it's the... Oh, well, no. So, Mark Nichols now, 2nd tackle, gets this ball to the 10. Denver says the crowd reaction was enough for the ref. No, he didn't give it on the crowd reaction. He gave it on the fact that Murray stayed down for long, and then he blew the whistle to stop the time. He didn't give the penalty. Oh, Lomatungi, that's the easiest try you're ever going to see. Wow. So the Rabbitohs are going to score a try there very quickly. That was terrible. Dan DeVito, you're wrong. You just move on from this point. You're wrong. He still milked it. It's the right call, but he still milked the call. You move on now. You're wrong. Right? Rabbitohs will score a try here. It's 4-0. But you've just got to learn when to understand that you are wrong in that situation. So 2 minutes in, the Rabbitohs go right inside, and that's an easy try. It was terrible defense there for the Storm. Absolutely terrible defense there for the Storm. Sutton Kelly says, too easy, Koloamatangi. Very easy. Very easy there for Koloamatangi. And, geez, it's going to be a long night for the Storm if that's their defense. That was a horrific defense. That was horrific defense there. Just too easy. I don't even think he needed to throw the dummy there. No matter what, he had that easy. Like, that was a really, really, really easy. Hey, Jay. Oh, no. You're an idiot. You guys, you're stupid. You're stupid if you think that wasn't milking. You're literally stupid. You're literally stupid if you don't think that was milking. He clearly was not hurt. He got straight back up. It's all good. You move on from it. You don't double down. Actually, you know, I'm going to do this because you're always trying to get a reaction. Mike says, Melbourne Storm overrated. Well, early. 3 minutes in, man. It's 3 minutes in. Brian Roberts says, what actually was that from the Storm? Terrible defense, man. Just dreadful. Just dreadful. That's worse than the Tigers' defense. Yeah, it was some of the worst defense you're going to see. And it will be a good kick there for Latrell. Good kick there for Latrell. So 6-0 here for the Rabbitohs. 3 minutes into the game. Harry Johnson says, Storm could let this get away from them, but too early to tell. Way too early to tell. But yeah, if they're going to play like that, man. So it's absolutely a high tackle there. To clarify this, it is absolutely a high tackle. But he absolutely was not getting the call there from the referee. Decided to stay down there despite not being hurt. And then has gotten the penalty from that. Which is a milking. But that doesn't mean that it's wrong to milk it. But he did do that. It's a fact. Harry says, Keenan, this guy, how he wasn't even in the Origin squad. Bamboozles. No. Koloamatangi was still a little bit away. There's a few players that are above him. Koloamatangi is a good player, though. I love watching Koloamatangi. He's a great player there for the Rabbitohs. And yeah, deserves to keep on growing. But in the same sense, I don't think that he was even close to the Origin squad this year. But it probably should have been picked up at Talakai, though. I think Talakai was the wrong call. David Stevens says, well, Penrith had a good comeback win over the Sharks at home, 20-10. That was a good game. It was a very good game, mate. Very good game. Sharks played well defensively, but just weren't able to hold them out in the end, and Penrith did what they do best. AA Ron's Melbourne Edge defense this year has been what is letting them down. Yeah, Absolutely. Rabbitohs really getting some good pace early here. 4 tackle now for the Rabbits, 45 metres out. Yeah, we're going to do this too because you're at that point. And Rabbitohs get this ball back to the 45. Joint rampage. Brian Robinson says Keon has got a few errors in him. Yeah, he does. Obviously, he's got a try here and everyone's going to be very high on him, but he does have a few errors in him. 80 Minute for Life says not many people are at a call. It's a big stadium, man. There'll still probably be a good 20k. I'd say there's still probably 20k. It's a big stadium, so it doesn't look like it's a great deal. But Nick Meaney will get the ball, and the Storm will get the first touch of the game here for them. 4.5 minutes in, first tackle. Jerome Hughes, left-hand side to Grant Anderson. It's just the back line for me that's really, gone backwards here for the Storm. Their depth is just so poor in comparison to what they previously had. Justin Olam there with a really strong run, but you always expect that one. It's packed behind you. It's very packed here at Core Stadium, mate. Very packed. 4 tackle now. Get this ball out to the 45. Sorry, 35 here. 4 tackle. And Harry Grant. Nice little scoot. No, it wasn't even that great. This is really bland here in the Storm at the moment. Yeah, Craig Bellamy is incredibly disappointed already. You can tell this is just a really poor start of the Storm. Very high kick there. No chase through there for the Storm, though. And the Rabbitohs are going to let that ball bounce. Johnson gets it, but he gets slammed. See, if the Storm had to chase that ball up, they would have had a chance. Without Coates, Remus, Puppy, big outs. Yeah, the back line just looks really, really average right now. And Grant Anderson, Dean Yeremia, Marion Seve, Nick Meaney, penalty of the Rabbitohs here. And Nelson Solomona has been dreadful. He's given away 2 penalties already. Oh, no, so that was Jesse Brum, not Nelson Solomona. Melbourne deserve an off year anyway. It's not really about that, though. It's about the injuries that they just don't have the depth for. And it does give them worrying signs going into the future. It gives them very worrying signs going into the future. But the Rabbitohs now 30 metres out here from the Storm line. Archie says, Sharks vs Panthers was such a good game. It was a good game. Yeah, it was. Something that just came in time for the stream, even though it's not a good start with the Storm. So first tackle now to the Rabbitohs. Right-hand side gives it off to Nichols. And Nichols will be 15 metres out here from the line now. If Rabbitohs score here, this could get pretty ugly here for the Storm because they just look 6 again here. This is poor from the Storm, man. This is really poor. Right-hand side. Oh, Koloamatangi knock on. They're lucky, the Storm. They are really lucky, yeah? They're lucky there's a knock on there from Koloamatangi, mind you. Man, they're lucky because the Storm have been just dreadful. I'd say that's actually Ilias's fault there, not Koloamatangi's fault. That was a pretty poor pass there from Ilias. Pretty poor pass. Yeah, Storm don't have the same depth they used to. So 15 metres out. It's just so disappointing, man. Like, you just expect... Like, surely this is a good game, but the way the Storm have started off has just been dreadful in defence and been giving away a lot of penalties, which they've been pretty ill-disciplined. That's a good run there from Nick Meaney, though. Gets the ball at 25. It is only 6-0. It's only been 7 minutes, but you can just see the signs. You can see the signs that the Storm have a few mistakes in them today, and like I said, it is still very, very early. Second tackle here, 35 metres out from their own line. Harry Grant with the ball to Jesse Brom. Brom now to Munster. Munster here to Olam. Olam here left-hand side here. Oh, it's a great tackle there from the Rabbitohs. Jed Cartwright there with a really good tackle. Otherwise, Olam was away. Good run here again, though, from Dean Yeremia. Gets the ball inside the attacking 40. I'm pretty sure I saw Grant Anderson's brother, Cam Anderson, the other day, plays the Central Butcher Boys. I don't know. I'm not too sure. Right-hand side here for the Storm, and they'll get taken down 30 metres out. What? Knock on? No way. Knock on from the Storm? No way. Apparently, Seve has knocked this ball on here. Jeez. Lucky we had a good game in the last one because this is I don't think this is a knock on here. How is that forward or a knock on? Doesn't make any sense. It's still going backwards anyway. That makes no sense how that's a knock on. That's gone backwards clearly. But I think he's called that as a forward pass, but that doesn't make any sense. That definitely wasn't forward. So Rabbitohs here will have the ball 40 metres out, and it doesn't really matter anyway. It was going to be fit tackle, but that is the incorrect call. That is the incorrect call there. So Rabbitohs here at the 45. And I'll give it off here to Tavita Totola, who gets it off to the 47. I don't understand what it is with everyone calling him the red-haired ref. So Rabbitohs now, Damien Cook, right-hand side. Olam! Oh, my God! Oh, my God, Olam! Oh, my God. Olam has just annihilated whoever that was, and they've lost the ball there, the Rabbitohs. The Storm are now with the ball 40 metres out. Oh, my God. Olam has just absolutely annihilated whoever that was. Who was that? Cody Walker. Oh, my dearie me. That's going to be I think, knock on here for the Rabbitohs. Oh, no, it's just a bad pass from the Storm. Oh, they're so bad. They're so bad right now, but Cody Walker just got slammed. They're so bad right now, the Storm, but Cody Walker just got slammed. 10 minutes in here, guys. Hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if you are new. Oh, my God. Olam just crunched him. Bang! That's one of the greatest tackles you're going to see this season. That'll be a tackle of the season contender, that one. Yeah, no, he doesn't touch anybody. He just goes out over the sideline. Just goes out the sideline there. So it'll be Rabbitohs ball here, but Cody Walker will be feeling that one. He'll be having to get a nice bath tomorrow after that tackle. Dearie me. 30 minutes to go here. Oh, no. That's knocked backwards. Lucky. My gosh. I don't think Koloamatangi is ready for these passes. So second tackle here at the 30. Storm playing like a bottom 8 team. They are. They are, but they're only down 6. And the Rabbitohs are still making a couple of mistakes themselves, to be fair. Robert Cottis has just scored first. Keon Koloamatangi. So third tackle here, 41 metres out. Damien Cook will go right-hand side to Murray. He'll be 45 metres out here. A few mistakes here in this first 10 minutes by both these teams. Mark Nichols. And it was one of the weakest tries you'll ever see, Rob. One of the weakest tries you'll ever see. Very poor defence from the Storm. Worse than the Tigers, and that's pretty bad. And it's barely even opinion. It was kind of just fact there. Oh! Well, that's going to be... No, that's going to be a knock-on there for the Rabbitohs. That'll be a knock-on. That'll be a knock-on even the Rabbitohs. So it will be 10 metres out here. They're going to check this for a try, but they'll say no try here. There has to be a knock-on here, surely. This is very disappointing for the Storm. Is he onside? So... Yeah, it's definitely knock-on there. Definitely knock-on. It's going to be... Yeah, it's off Paulo here. Yeah, it's definitely off Paulo. So it will be a knock-on here, and Storm will get the ball in 10 minutes out. He's also kind of taken him out a little bit early there, but in the same sense, it will be no try, so the Storm will get the ball 10 minutes out. There has been some big hits today, yeah. There has been, but that was the biggest hit of the day with Justin Olam. Wowee. Wowee. 29 minutes to go here in the first half. Geez, so many mistakes. It's been 11 minutes. How many mistakes has there been from both these teams? Craig Bellamy not happy here. Neither would Demetrio. Neither of them would be happy here. I got Rabbitohs to win. Alex Johnson scored 2+ tries. Jerome Hughes anytime try scorer. Lost 10%, mate. We can't cheer at home. I'm not going to write it down. Otherwise... But first tackle now for the Storm, 15 metres out. Felice Kafusi. He'll get this ball to the 20. No, we got slammed back there. Kafusi was the one that threw the ball over the sideline before, by the way. Yeah, Elijah played yourself. You played yourself, sir. Third tackle here, 26 metres out. Left-hand side to Kenny Brom. Kenny Brom with a really nice run there. Gets it to about 43 metres out now. An okay set. Still nothing spectacular here for the Storm. I guess they need to just play this one out a little bit right now. Giving up that early try was really... Yeah, Craig's not going to be happy with the season regardless. I reckon even if they win, he won't be happy. Because of how many games they have lost in this season and how at the top Panthers still are. Craig is never happy. You're absolutely right. So first tackle here for the Rabbitohs, 15 metres out. Cody Walker, right-hand side. At least Cody Walker didn't get injured from that massive Justin Olam tackle. Was definitely winded, but he's a tough little fella. And they're just kind of running up through the forwards right now. Oh, I just hope this isn't a disappointing game, man. I really don't. This was the game that I was looking forward to the most today. I knew Sharks Panthers would be alright, but I thought this was going to be a really red-hot game. It's just that both teams are making a lot of errors early days. He wasn't happy the last time they won a premiership. Yeah. Oh, Rabbitohs here. They'll be 40 metres out. Lucas says Storm could go undefeated and Drake still wouldn't be happy. And Drake? And Craig still wouldn't be happy. And Walker there with a pretty poor kick. So the Storm now will grab that ball through Nick Meaney and he will bring this one back out to... no, he'll get slapped there in the tackle. That was pretty good defense there from the Rabbitohs. Come on, bring some excitement to this game. Someone, either of these teams need to bring something to this game right now. Jairo, a solid tackle. Jerome Hughes right inside of Grant Anderson. That's a good run there from Grant Anderson. Gets it to the 30. Third tackle now. Trying to get the offload away. He can't do it though. And penalty to the Storm. All right, so that's going to help get a little bit of momentum here. The game is massively in the balance right now. The game is massively in the balance. So they're going to need that one there to get themselves out of a bit of trouble, Arunos. With 27 minutes to go the first half. Jerome Hughes will whack it to the 35. Good kick. 40. Still a good kick. Good kick there. Now, Drake wouldn't be a Storm fan because Drake, besides the Raptors winning that one time, whenever he supports something, they lose. Take the 2 Storm even at 7 metres out. Well, it was actually about 80 metres out, so that's why they didn't take the 2. That's why they didn't take the 2. So Jesse Brom now, he'll get this ball to inside the attack and 20 on second tackle here. Storm first attack of the game. It's not like their attack usually is the one that goes wandering this year. Look at this side, Meany. Good tackle there by the Rabbitohs last second there. 8 metres out. Jed Cartwright's had a pretty good... Oh, that's Campbell. No, that's Jed Cartwright. He's had a pretty good defensive game so far. 6 again here for the Storm, though. They're 15 metres out. Nelson the Solomona. He'll get his ball. 12 metres out of the line. Can the Storm get over the line here? Bring some excitement to this game. Harry Grant to Munster. Munster here to Olam, and Olam will get crunched down. 5 metres out. Good defence so far from the Rabbitohs. Good defense so far from the Rabbitohs. Harry Grant. Oh, Solomon lose the ball. Wrong play by Harry Grant. Wrong play. The Rabbitohs are away down the left-hand side here. Alex Johnston taken down at 30. Wrong play by Harry Grant there, man. Nah, it's not Nelson or Solomon for me. Harry Grant made the wrong play there. You don't... nah, that wasn't for me. Not a short ball to Nelson Solomon in the line like that. So Rabbitohs at the 40. Don't know why the fans are booing. I just don't understand what's really wrong with what the Storm are doing at the moment. 45 metres out. And Cook will get taken down inside the attacking half now. There's a big change of possession there, though. Geez, for once the Bronx might actually be able to beat the Storm, maybe. Yeah, honestly, a lot of teams can beat the Storm right now. I still probably see this Titans struggling in 2 weeks' time, but I'll give us a better chance than normal. So 4th tackle here for the Rabbitohs. They're at the 40. Gives it up to Arrow. Lucky didn't drop that ball. Rob, I told you before. Keonka Lomatangi scored. Riley McDonald says, like a performance in the Storm if they lose, this is 4 on the trot. It is 4 on the trot, yep. And good take there from Nick Meany. Meany's been pretty good at the back so far. Been pretty safe. And Harry Grant will go to Grant Anderson. Is doing some big runs out of the back line here. None of the forwards are really doing a great deal of running, I would say, for the Storm so far. Munster, left-hand side here, back off to BKRmy, who gets the ball to 25 metres at third tackle. Not making a great deal of metres. Broncos would not murder the Storm. Let's settle it down, Senpai. And the Broncos would more than likely beat them, but no way would I say murder. Settle down. Like, the Broncos, this is their wide... Oh, 40-20 attempt here! Oh! It's a 40-20 for the Storm! 40-20 for the Storm! So this is, Senpai, this is why Broncos fans got a bit of slack, bit of flack, because you've got to settle it down a bit, man. Like, you've still not done anything. Like, you're still not in the finals yet. Like, you've got a long way to go here, man. I'd be very much settling down. You've also lost by big margins this year already as well. Right? You've got punched in the mouth by Cowboys twice. So I would be settling it down with thinking you're like the best team in the comp already. First tackle in. The Broncos have games like this in them as well. Harry Grant! Oh, 1 metre out in the line. 1 metre out. 1 metre out. Gives it off to Jerome Hughes. Hughes now to Munster. Munster underneath there to Kenny Brom. 5 metres out in the line. Don't lump us in with Senpai. Brighton, Sydney, now you understand what I mean by Broncos fans. Oh, good defense again from the Rabbitohs. 3 metres out. 3 metres out here from the line again. Harry Grant off to Hughes. Hughes here himself. He'll get taken down 2 metres out. Good defense from the Rabbitohs at the moment. And Harry Grant kicks it across here. Pretty good kick. It's going to be a dropout. It will be a dropout, yeah. Senpai, bro, you've got to just, when you say something, back it in. Don't pretend like you didn't say something that you said. We've had this conversation before. You've got to just back in what you say. That's a great 40-20 there from Jerome Hughes. Like, bro, we all saw what you said. Just move on, man. You said the Broncos slap him. Like, it is what it is. And they could do it. Cool. But I'm just saying, the Broncos have this in them too. And you're a bit of a cocky Broncos fan. So 23 minutes to go here in the first half. 6-0 here to the Rabbitohs. But it will be a dropout here to the Storm. Short kickoff here by the Rabbitohs. And it will be a knock-on there from the Rabbits. No, what? No way! What? Was that not a Rabbitohs knock on? Was that not a Rabbitohs knock on there? Was that not a blatant Rabbitohs knock on? That's a forward pass. Was that not a blatant Rabbitohs knock on there? I thought that was a very obvious Rabbitohs knock on there. I thought that was an incredibly obvious Rabbitohs knock on there. The referee, this ref has been dreadful. I thought that was an incredibly obvious knock on there against the Rabbitohs. Tavita Totola here will get taken down 25 metres out. Tasmania it was. That definitely was a knock on against the Rabbitohs. Cody Walker over the top, but Jerome Hughes gets an easy take there. And that's a high tackle. But apparently not. So 10 metres out, they give it off here to Grant Anderson, and Anderson now gets ball to the 20. That's wild that wasn't called as a knock on. And the commentary didn't even pick it up. Like, we saw, like, there was, like, 3... Anyway. So, Tamika Kamitha now third tackle. I can't believe this game is only 6-0. Well, the game is only 6-0. Considering how poor the Storm have played, Rabbitohs still not exactly clear here. Meaney, he'll go himself in. Meaney's away! Meaney, that's a nice play from Meaney. Meaney, back on the inside here, goes himself still. Taken out at 22. Not a great deal of chasing there, though, from his own team. Harry Grant kicks it through for Munster. Munster! Drop out here. He's coming up here. Wow, back and forth there. That was a great play there from Meaney. Mike's low scoring, slow starts compared to yesterday's plays. Yeah, absolutely. Jeez, Souths are very lucky there was no Storm player following up there, Meaney. But well done, the Rabbitohs stopped that one. So Harry Grant, was a nice kick there. Unfortunately, it just goes a little bit too much to the left there, and the Rabbitohs do get it, but it was very close to Munster getting the try. So Storm have got a little bit of the attack and momentum at the moment. They're going to go for another short kickoff here, the Rabbitohs, and it will... That's a knock on anyway, but the Storm will get the ball here 8 metres out from the line. Mike says he gets so excited. Who, me? Are you talking about me? I'm passionate about the game. Of course I am. So, first tackle left for Storm, 5 minutes out. 20 minutes to go here in the first half, guys. Hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if you're new around here. Harry Grant to Munster. Munster here to Hughes. Hughes right inside over the top to... I think he should go down here, otherwise it's going to be obstruction. Yeah. So, 8 minutes out. Rabbitohs fans are just continuously booing. Continuously booing. So, Jerome Hughes here. Jerome Hughes. Let's see if we can get to 100 likes in the stream, guys. Let's do it. Hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. Third tackle now for the Storm. Jerome Hughes. That's another knock on there. Bro, stop passing the ball short in the line like that. Honestly, man, it's getting a bit frustrating, to be fair. Like, Storm, I don't get it. Like, I really don't get it. It's not working. Stop passing the ball in the short line to the front rowers. They're dropping the ball every time they get it. So stop doing that. It's a fine pass there from Jerome Hughes, but the forwards are obviously not on here today. Go out of the back line there. They've got plenty of space at the left-hand side. Lucas says he could have caught that. Man, frustrating to watch there, though. It's just ridiculous to watch there. They're going to check a HIA here. Also, this ref has been dreadful in this game. This ref has been absolutely dreadful in this game. Absolutely dreadful. I don't even know what game this guy's been good in. Cody Walker bleeding here. He's going to have to go off for a HIA. Let's refer to the short dropout. Yeah, he probably could have dropped that. He probably could have caught that, to be fair. So he's bleeding pretty heavily out of the... he's got a pretty decent gash there. Cody Walker. This season, 9 tries and 16 try assists. But it will be a knock on here against the Storm. The Rabbitohs will get a fresh set of 6 here, 10 metres out from their own line. So they're just taping up Cody Walker's head right now with 19 minutes to go. First half. So they're going to show us this shot again. No, Meaney over the top there to... Oh, that's what I'm saying. It probably would have been an obstruction if he didn't actually go down. So that's why the crowd was booing. So they probably were right to be calling that as an obstruction and for them to be booing. Still waiting here for Cody Walker. He'll still have to come off here for a HIA though. Broncos will stay fourth and Melbourne lose, yes. Well, the Storm are below. Why would the Storm go above the Broncos? The Storm are below them currently. So if the Storm were to lose, why would they go above the Broncos? Broncos already played this week. Still waiting here for Cody Walker. Okay, now they're going to pack the scrum, and they go off now, left-hand side. He still has to come off for the HIA, though. I'm trying to figure out how you think the Broncos could go to 5th if the Storm wanted to lose. So, second tackle. Bit of a dead game here still, lads. Bit of a dead game. 22 metres out. Right-hand side to Burgess, and he won't make many metres there. Third tackle, 25 metres out. At least we got a good game in the last one. 4th tackle here for the Rabbitohs. Hello, Connor. Mel will say 5th if they win. No, Mel will potentially can go to 2nd if they win this game. So, 5th tackle now for the Rabbitohs. They'll get this ball to 45. If the Storm lose this, the Knights still suck. Bill says, you're not wrong, mate. You are not wrong. And if the Storm win this, the Knights also do still suck. I don't even know what just happened here. Jerome Hughes will get the ball. 2 metres out for his own line. Oh, that's good. Oh, well, that's going to be a penalty. Well, that's going to be a penalty. Yeah, penalty Storm, absolutely. That's stupid there from Cody Walker. What are you doing? Like, that wasn't even really a milk there from Jerome Hughes. That was just stupid from Cody Walker. Why would he do that? So, yeah, Jerome Hughes, like, it just got to Grant Anderson, drops the ball, goes backwards. That's fine. And then it comes out to the back 5 metres out. Jerome Hughes gets tackled with the ball, and Cody Walker just keeps tackling him over the sideline. It's a bit ridiculous. And, like, I'm normally the one to say, like, it's milk, but that was definitely a penalty there. Now, but you've got to remember that, literally, well, that was a terrible kick, by the way. Terrible kick for the penalty. So they're 18 metres out. That was a terrible kick for the penalty. Storm now. So it is raining right now, guys, and Kafusi will get taken down here at the 22, second tackle. Wise Walker on the field. Yeah, I don't understand why he hasn't come off for a HIA here. Storm now get his ball to about the 32, third tackle. Piavich says, if Storm win, I'll donate to the channel. Well, there you go. Good stuff. Left-hand side, and another short pass on the line. It's not working for the Storm. I don't understand why they keep doing it. 4th tackle here to Olam. Olam with a huge run. Look how hard he runs, man. You can't tell me he doesn't care, man. He really does care about this team. Right-hand side now for Munster. He's going to whack that ball up high. The chase is decent for the Storm. Oh! It's going to be 6 again here for the Storm. 6 again, 15 metres out. All right, here we go. Here we go, 15 metres out. It's going to be Munster right-hand side to Hughes. Hughes here himself. 5 metres out on the line, 3 metres out now. Second tackle, arguably a penalty there. No, they're not going to call it. Quick little run here. Arguably 6 again. Wasn't straight, but it's going to be all right. Third tackle here. 2 metres out from the line. Harry Grant, left-hand side to Munster. Munster here to Tui Kamikamica. Kamikamica still going. He'll be 1 metre out from the line. 4th tackle here. Harry Grant, he'll go right-hand side to Jerome Hughes. Hughes back on the inside. Hughes back on the inside. Oh, to Kafusi. Kafusi! Can't do it again. Good defence there for the Rabbitohs. Good defence. 5th tackle. 5th tackle here for the Storm. Harry Grant, left-hand side across to Munster. Munster kicks it through, and Coloma. That was a terrible kick from Munster. That was a terrible kick from Munster. And they're away. Latrell Mitchell is away. He's away here. He gets taken down to the 42. Trell Mitt hasn't really gotten into the game so far. That's the first time I've actually seen him with the ball. That was a great take there from Kolomatani. Terrible kick from Cameron Munster, but great take. So right-hand side now, 45 metres out, third tackle. Storm are square at marker. The fans are booing, but it's 4th tackle now for the Rabbitohs. They're 35 metres out. Poor play, Munster. Yeah, it was terrible. It was a really bad bounce. Like, he just kicked it really poorly. So 5th tackle. Rabbitohs didn't make too many metres after they actually made that breakaway, though. But that was the first time I've actually seen Trell Mitt in this game. So up it goes there. Tough kick here under a lot of pressure. Good take, though. Oof. Got dragged back there, but it will be... yeah, I would argue too, Daz made tackle in there. You could make an argument for it. He did actually kind of get grabbed there. So second tackle here, 10 metres out. Illies has actually put a few good kicks up. A lot of pressure going for the Storm right now. They're trying to get off their own 10 metres now. Third tackle here. Roll the ball back to Munster. Munster off to Kamikamica. And Kamitha gets his ball to 25 metres out. This is a pretty poor set here from the Storm. Right-hand side. And, oh, he's still going here. Alec McDonald. That's a lost ball. That's a lost ball. He's stupid, bro. Honestly, this team is so stupid. This is why this team is... It's so disappointing to watch how this Storm team has fallen, man. Like, truly, it's so disappointing. Like, that's poor, man. That's not a Storm thing to do. Wow. Like, it really is so poor. And they've had so many attacking opportunities in the Storm. Like, what are you doing, bro? Like, why are you trying... Like, what are you doing? You had the ball holding in one hand. Like, it's wet weather conditions, for one. And you're a guy coming into the team trying to... Oh, man, you're not even a first starter. It's mad, man. It really is mad. It really is mad. So the Rabbitohs here, 32 metres out on the line. They'll get a scrum feed here. Imagine bellyache right now. Bro, it's really frustrating. And I'm not even a Storm fan. It's really frustrating. It's really frustrating to see how poor this team is playing at the moment. Market galore this game. Like, it's wet weather, but it's just they're playing so poorly. Even Munster. Like, Munster, Hughes has been actually alright. 40-20 and he's also been doing okay. But Murray there, like, look at the metres they're making at the moment. Look at the metres they're making here. They're 2 metres out, third tackle. Damien Cook, he goes right-hand side here. They should get taken down here. They're still going here. 6 again here. 6 again. Should have passed the ball. They would have had a try there, but they'll be 8 metres out of the line now. 5 metres out here for the Rabbitohs. First tackle, Damien Cook. Gives it off to... they'll be taken down 3 metres out. I don't even know who that is there for the Rabbitohs. Oh, Georgie Burgess. Oh, Tom Burgess, sorry. So right-hand side now. And Rabbitohs, they got numbers again here. Good defense. That was really good defense to lock that one down. If he actually didn't make that, it was an easy try for the Rabbitohs on the right-hand side. All right, Rabbitohs now. 15 metres out, third tackle. Oh, Havili nearly broke through there. That was nice. That was nice. Left-hand side here. Murray to Burgess. Close to a forward pass, to be fair. But 6 again. Jeez, this ref's loving the Rabbitohs tonight. This ref is loving the Rabbitohs tonight. I know about that referee. Rabbitohs now left-hand side. It's probably going to be a Johnson try. You would assume it will be a Johnson try. But that's incorrect there for me. I don't think the 6 again comes there. They go and score a try down the wing there. It'll be 10-0 here. But I think that's an unfair call there against the Storm. This referee has been obsessed with the Rabbitohs tonight. He's been getting every call away to the Rabbitohs tonight. But Alex Johnson will score another try there. It is what it is. Brighton Robinson says Johnson once again. The ref strikes again. And once again, the ref strikes again. The try is fine on the left-hand side there. But unfortunately, there's a forward pass there that obviously wasn't called. And he also calls a 6 again off the forward pass. Like, he calls a 6 again off the forward pass there. Like, I'm sorry, but I'm not going to sit here and celebrate a try that we clearly just saw a forward pass from the Rabbitohs. And then he calls a 6 again when it was clearly a forward pass there from the Rabbitohs. But it is what it is. We'll sit here, we'll just have to sit there and accept it. But this referee is never great. I don't understand why this guy gets a job. I never see him have a good game. I never see this referee have a good game. Am I saying he's been biased against the Storm? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. The Storm have been very poor in this game. But, like, truly, it's really poor here. Really poor. It's not refs versus Storm. But it's just the referee is... That is a bad call there. The try is fine, but clearly there was a forward pass earlier on in the play. But he doesn't go and have a look at that one. So it will be 10-0 into the Rabbitohs with 11 minutes to go in the first half. No, you wouldn't want to play in the first week of the finals, Jay Robinson, regardless of who they're playing. He's scored 9 tries in his last 4 games, Alex Johnson. 9 tries in his last 4 games. So 10-0 here with 11.5 minutes to go here of the first half. This ref always makes horrendous calls, hates seeing a ref. Bro, he's never been good. I've never seen this ref do a good game. Never seen it. There was a clear forward pass there before the play, but they won't look at that because obviously, at first that was a play before the referee can't look at, the bugger can't look at the forward pass anyway, but Latrell Mitchell here will miss the kick. It was a good kick though, but he missed the kick, so we'll say 10-0 here. So it will be 10-0 here. But like it was the play before. Stupid though. But it was a nice pass there from Latrell Mitchell, and really poor defense there as well from the number 3. I think that's Marion Seve. Really poor defense. Alright. Maybe this ref has a multi-8 to score. So 11 minutes to go here of the first half. And Storm have just been really, really poor. I just don't even know, I guess, how you can even fix this team right now. Like, they play the Warriors next week. They're lucky. And then they have the Titans. I guess they're lucky there. But, geez, that nearly hit the post there. That literally nearly hit the post there. Rabbitohs get crunched down about 13 minutes out. And like I said, the Rabbitohs have given the Storm opportunities in this game, and they haven't scored. Like, the Storm have been their own worst enemies as well. They have been their own worst enemies as well. Havili gets this ball to about 23 minutes out from their own line. So Damien Cook now gives it off, and they'll be 35 minutes out from their own line. Rabbitohs aren't even playing well. Yeah, I would say neither of these teams are playing well right now, but the wet weather is always going to play a part in that. 10 minutes to go here in the first half, guys. Obviously, hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if you are new around here. Rabbitohs right outside to Kalama Tungi. And they'll get this ball to the 45th tackle now. 5th tackle now. Right hand side, Damien Cook gets it off. Ilias. His kicking game has been pretty good today. Not the greatest kick, that one though. Meany gets absolutely slammed. Not a terrible kick, though. The Storm have only lost. The Storm lost 3 games in a row, Jared Troy. This would be 4 if they lost this. They have not lost this game yet, but this would be 4th if they lost it. So Jerome Hughes now to Grant Anderson, and he seems to be the only guy taking runs off the line. Like, where's the forwards here for the Storm? Oh, that's a penalty. That's a knock-on, sorry. That's a knock-on. Like, bro, this team is dreadful right now. It's a waste of our time watching this game. Like, they're so bad at this point. Bro, they're professional players. They're professional players. What on earth are you watching? They're professional players. Like, mate. My God, that's a clear knock-on there. I don't even know. I said penalty, but it was a knock-on clearly. My God. Lucas says Storm would not want to play the Roosters in the elimination final. That's right. No one wants to play the Roosters. No one wants to play the Roosters in the elimination final. James Evans says you probably shouldn't have put 100 on the Storm to win. It's not looking good for you, man. It's not looking good for you. Let's put it that way. So first tackle now for the Rabbitohs. They're 11 metres out on the line. And it's not like the Rabbitohs are playing well. They're not. They're not playing well. Just the Storm are playing that poorly. No one cares about the Broncos right now, Empire. Second tackle now. 6 again here for the Rabbitohs. And it's going to be an easy try for Johnson again here. It's going to be another try. Oh, no. Oh, no. He's thrown. Oh, no. That's off the ground for 1. It should be a penalty here to the Storm. Oh, he's going to touch there. I was going to say it's going to be a penalty either way, surely. So it's going to be Storm ball here. There's going to be a knock on here again. Sorry, the Rabbitohs are going to go over the sideline. He's lost the ball anyway, to be fair. But he does pass the ball off the... Yeah, he does. His foot does go over the sideline first. Yeah, Mike, I know. It is what it is. Bunny's defense has been decent. Bunny's defense has been pretty good, Slime. It has been, yeah. Harry says, Empire, and just wait till that game and back your team. Who cares if it's 10 weeks away? And why is Broncos involved here? He's successful putting the Broncos in. But, like, Broncos have nothing to do with anything here. But this is why people talk shit about Broncos fans. Because, like, you've got people who just whine kind about the Broncos 24/7. It's like, Broncos have played a good season. But, like, relax. They still haven't done anything yet. So they're 20 metres out, right inside. TOCK Kamitha. Decent run. Gets the ball down to 25. Broncos says, are we actually watching the steep decline of the Storm? I think they've got a lot of injuries. But in the same sense, like, the Storm have really been poor in a lot of actual games this season. Even when they had Pappenhausen, they still struggled against the Raiders last week. Right inside, Jerome Hughes there. Jerome Hughes and Justin Olam are the only 2 players who have actually been playing well here for the Storm, I would say. So left-hand side now to TOCK Kamitha, and he'll get his ball inside the attacking half. Fifth tackle, Harry Grant, off to Munster, and Munster whacks that ball up. Munster's done nothing here so far, and, Trell Mitt, lucky he caught that one. But the Rabbitohs will bring it out to about the 15 here. 7 minutes to go in the first half. It's not game over by any means, but it's a really weird one here. And the defense has been great, but our attack still needs work. We should be up by a couple more tries here. Yeah, I believe that the Rabbitohs should be feeling a bit unhappy they're not up by more tries here. I don't know about... Yeah, there has been a lot of comebacks this weekend, to be fair. But in the same sense, I don't think it's going to be happening here. The Storm being that poor. This performance could be a peg in Melbourne's future. Oh, geez. Big hit there from Olam. Olam is having a good game. I don't think Olam's having a bad game. Alright, Rabbitohs now get this ball inside the attacking half. 5th tackle here. And they'll go right hand side. Damien Cook to Ilias. And that's a bit of a bland kick, that one. There's no chase really there. And Meany should have an easy one. And he does. He gives off to Hughes, though, quickly. Hughes here, right hand side to Anderson. And Anderson will get to about 22 metres out. Don't you drop this ball. You've done it a couple of times here. Nick Meany off to Marion Seve. And Seve will get his ball to about 30 metres out now. Penalty to the Storm. All right, can they capitalise on this? Can they capitalise on this? The last time Storm lost 4 in a row, Xavier, was back in 2015. The year the Broncos and Cowboys played in the grand final, where the Cowboys beat the Broncos with a Jonathan Thurston field goal for all the Broncos fans in the chat. So Jerome Hughes will put that one to about 45 metres out. Yeah, Craig Bellamy doesn't even want to watch the game right now. He's that pissed off. Like, Craig Bellamy is really pissed off right now. But then again, like, of course he would be with the way this performance has been for the Storm. So 35 metres out here, first tackle for the Storm. The Rabbitohs defense has been pretty good so far. Storm haven't really done a great deal. That was a good hit there from the Rabbits. Haven't really done a great deal, but this is a good opportunity for them to try and sneak one back before half-time. relatively undeserved considering the Rabbitohs have just simply been the better team. But it's not like they've been a superior, massively better team. It's just that both teams have been poor and the Rabbitohs have been the less poor. Kafusi off to Olam. Olam at 10. Jeez, that was a short pass on the inside. 4 tackle here. Harry Grant. Harry Grant! Munster! Wow, good defense again from the Rabbitohs. That was great that he stopped that one there. So 5th tackle here. 2 minutes out. Right-hand side is Hughes. Hughes puts that ball up in the air. Oh! Oh, he's thrown back in. Try! Oh, I don't know. They're going to say penalty here to somebody. I know they're going to say... He's going to say no try, but they're going to check this. Just confirm Melbourne have gone dead here. I don't know. This is worth a look here. So he goes up here. He catches that. And he's in there. Oh no, foot's gone down. Nah, unfortunately the ball will go out there. Unfortunately the ball will go out. It would have been a great try otherwise, but unfortunately the foot will go out there. So it will be a no try there for the Storm, and it will be Rabbitohs get the ball at the 20-metre line. So unfortunate. It was a bit of a tough kick there. It was a really poor kick there from Jerome Hughes, to be fair. Really tough kick there from Jerome. It was really poor from Jerome Hughes. All right, so 4.5 minutes to go here of the first half. 0 tackle with the Rabbitohs because that is obviously a 7-tackle set there. It was a big opportunity for them there. But again, they just can't capitalise on it, the Storm. They just can't do it. Are they calling the ref a wanker, the Rabbitohs fans? Bro, you've actually benefited from most of the calls here, Rabbitohs. I don't understand why they would be calling the referee a wanker. Mike says, Knights got a flogging last night. Now Storm gets theirs. They're only down 10-0, my guy. Nowhere close to a flogging at the moment. So Rabbitohs here, 4 tackle. They'll be 40 metres out. And the Rabbitohs don't look anywhere near good enough to have a knock on there for the Rabbitohs. So Storm will get the ball here, 40 metres out. This isn't a flogging by any means. The Storm are actually still in this game. But it's in this game because the Rabbitohs have been poor as well. So 40 metres out of their own line. But this is what wet weather's going to do, guys. This is what wet weather's going to do. Sam says, Alex, if Melbourne keep playing like this, it will be. I don't know that this is going to be a... Rabbitohs 16 Storm. Oh, that's a bit high scoring. No, that's a bit high scoring for me. Especially in wet weather. So Storm now right inside. Oh, they're away here. Seve here. He's going to score. He's going to score a try. It's going to be on the post. They're back in the game. Wow. Wow, they so against the run of play, it's incredible. And how about that? How about that? The Storm are back in the game from some brilliance from Marion Seve. That's a brutal try, Lucas. That is a brutal try against the Rabbitohs. Off the scrum, 35 metres out from their own line, right hand side, get off to Seve, and that's terrible defence. Wow. Wow. That was just horrific defence there from Cody Walker and I think Tass? I don't know, but Marion Seve, that's a heartbreaker there with the Rabbitohs. Wowee. T.I. says, what club would suit Ponga if he left right now? That's a good question, to be fair. So it's going to be 10-60 because the kick's from right in front. 2 minutes to go here the first half. Jeez. Ponga, where would he suit the most? Who would be most desperate for a Storm? They've got no fullback right now. They've got Nick Meaney there. It's hard because maybe Eels. I'd say Eels. Eels would be I don't know if he suits them though, but Eels would be at least a pacey fullback. Gutho's not a good fullback anymore. Well, he is, but he's not. It's like he's really on and off, and he's more off than on lately. Sharks is a good one, Blitzy, actually. Yeah, I'd say Sharks for Ponga. Did I do this on my TikTok? Did I answer that one for TikTok? I think I might have. So Zebba says, how you want to get a coffee? Okay. Yeah, a bit lame. Couldn't Walker seeing stars still after his head clash. Yeah, that was really poor. Marion Seve, though, that was a strong run. And where was Trell Mitt? Where was Trell Mitt there? Because that, to be fair, it was off a scrum, so you wouldn't expect the... but yeah, to be fair, where was Trell Mitt? Where was the fullback? Where was the fullback there? I'd say I'd say personally for Ponga, I'd probably go with the Sharks. Yeah, I think that'd be nice, yeah. And just like that, the Storm are back within a try. That's what I'm saying, guys. You know, this game is still on here for both these teams. Tammy and Meath, there with a good run. But that was really poor defense there for the Rabbits, so it wasn't really that great attack, which is good, bad defense for the Rabbits. I'd say probably the latter there. So, I'm really concerned for Ponga's head health since he's had 6 HIAs and said, yeah, I know it is tough. It's the reason why he wears that the headgear, but still, obviously, it's not really doing a great deal, unfortunately for him. But no, he's a fantastic player. Oh, Storm are away. Oh, close to being away there. Wow, 4 tackle now at the halfway point. They're away here again, Harry Grant. Oh, 4 pass. No, that's a 4 pass. Melissa says, I was trying to joke originally, but it's an actual solid answer. Yeah, you were saying because you're a Sharks fan, but I would say that Sharks would suit because they've got an okay-ish 9. They've got a... That was probably 4 from Munster anyway, so probably Karma. And then who's the other one there in the 6 is Manny Moylan, Nico Hines. I think it works out pretty well there. I think it will work out. Joe Rivers says, have Melbourne cemented the spot in the top 8? Effectively. The Storm aren't missing the 8 man. They haven't even lost this game yet. So, if they win this game, absolutely they've cemented it. If they miss it, if they lose this game, then yes as well. Jimmy Bills, because they get the Warriors next. Oh, Storm are going to have a last chance here. They've lost the ball there, the Rabbitohs. 9 seconds to go. There's 5 seconds. Will they get one last chance? They might have to play quickly here. Oh, that's arguably a penalty there. I would argue that was a penalty there against the Rabbitohs. It probably should have been a penalty for the Storm there for 2. See, I'm telling you, the referee has not been on the side of the Storm here tonight, guys. That was a penalty. They clearly held it too long there and clearly got in the way to play the ball. And then it took... I believe that was a penalty. But halftime here, guys, at Rabbitohs 10-6 up. Deserved-ish? I don't know. Storm have been really poor. Rabbitohs have been just as poor. Both teams in this game right now. Damien Cook made a lot of tackles, but not many run meters here. 21 run meters to 19 tackles. Guys, obviously hit that thumbs up button. I hope you are enjoying this stream, even though it's not the greatest of games right now. But it's still on. You know, it's still on, and there's still an opportunity here for both these teams. So, like I said, hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're new around here. We're on our way to 20,000 subscribers right now, which would be amazing. I never thought I'd reach that goal, and we're about 1,600 away now. I reckon we can get there by finals. Which is in about 6 weeks' time. I reckon we can do it. Especially with the Commonwealth Games starting up in about a week's time as well, actually. Commonwealth Games starts up in roughly about a week. Less than. Jimmy Bill says Storm getting flogged by 4 points. Yeah, getting flogged by 4 points here. Yeah, Mike's right. They are getting flogged by 4 points. No, it wasn't Mike, was it? Who was it? Well, I don't think it was Mike. Sorry, Mike. I don't think it was Mike who said that. Who was it that said that nonsense? It was Mike. No, you deserve it. You're a muppet. Zenpai says, go Rabbits. Any team on 24 points currently hasn't. Mohammed says, that was supposed to be a pen, bro. Nobody tell me nothing. Yeah, well, it should have been a penalty. It should have been a penalty out of the Storm. But there's been a couple of dodgy calls against the Storm in this first half. But they've also been very poor. Both teams have been very poor. Here. TR says, would Ponga have been better off staying at the Cowboys? Yeah, but in the same sense, does he play? Yeah, I think he becomes the player he does. I think he becomes a good player still. I think that Tedesco doesn't become the fullback that he is at the Tigers. I think that Connor Betty doesn't become the winger that he does at the Tigers. I think that Pappenhausen doesn't become the fullback he does at the Tigers. We could just keep going. Mitchell Moses doesn't become the halfback he does at the Tigers. We could just keep going, lads. And he's coming says Titans vs Broncos was a great game. It was a good game. Controversial, but it was a good game, yeah. It's fun to watch. But I'll be going down to Sydney tomorrow, guys, for the Bulldogs vs Titans game. So that vlog will come out on Monday. So they'll come out at 5:30 p.m. on Monday. Marvin Elgar says, if the game wasn't nearing full time, wouldn't he have given it? Half time? No, he probably wouldn't have called. He probably would have called 6 again, but that doesn't give a penalty, so. Someone says, end of that game had my heart, my throat. It was end-to-end. Controversial, though. Andrew Johns or Jonathan Thurston. I would lean with Jonathan Thurston, but then again, that's also going to be biased in the sense that I've watched him. Anyone who is, around my age kind of missed Andrew Johns. I grew up watching very early days. Like Andrew Johns probably retired. When did he retire? 2006, 7? When did Andrew Johns retire? I'm actually going to Google this right now. When did Andrew Johns retire? I know you guys can come in the chat, but I'll get them for you. 2007, yes, I was right. So 2007. So I was... Well, when he retired was at the beginning of the Titans, right? When the Titans came into the comp. So he was so scared, the Gold Coast Titans, because obviously they're first and they've never lost a game. He was so scared that he retired, Andrew Johns. I go Thurston because I've obviously watched him play. I know more about him. I can back him in personally because I've seen it. Johns, I know how incredible he was, but I'm leaning with Thurston personally. But that's because I've seen it. You know, it's like anyone who was born around my age, around 28, anyone below my age, in like 16 to, you know, young kids all the way up until 28, no one can really say Johns because they haven't actually seen him. But you can go off what other people are saying. That's all good. That's fine. It's like Michael Jordan, but Michael Jordan, there's a lot more, I guess, replays and highlights to watch than rugby league. Rugby league's a little bit different. You need to watch a game. You need to watch the full game to understand the full impact, in my personal opinion. Accelerators says, I want Storm to win because it's good for the Roosters. Like, for example, I've got... yeah, it would be good for the Roosters there, Accelerator. I've got Cameron Smith as my best player of all time. But I think most people do. Even old folks have Smith as one of their best, if not the best of all time. New South Wales fans just don't like Smith. But I think if you take away your bias, you'll realise that Smith is the best of all time. And the reason being is because a lot of New South Wales fans will say, but he was a grub and he always got the refs on his side. It's like, yep, that's exactly what a good player does. They know how to get the referees in your favour. That helps you win games. It helps you win premierships. It helps you win origins. It helps you win Rugby League World Cups. For me, I don't doubt in my mind at all that Smith is the greatest of that we've ever seen. Spammy says, hello. Hello, mate. How we doing? David says, I was 1 when he retired. You were 1 when he retired in 2007. Well, there you go. Your age, you're trying to make yourself sound old. I guess compared to a lot of people who are probably watching, you know, we do have a really mix of an audience, to be fair. We have a lot of young kids who come up to me at a game. You know, never thought this, but I have kids who are like, you know, 8 years old, 7 years old, come up to me at games and saying how much they love the videos, which I never thought would be my target audience, realistically. But obviously if they enjoyed the content, cool. But it's like I speak quite fast, and I also speak, I guess, quite in-depth about stuff that I don't think that age would probably understand about this game. But then again, that's me being, I guess, ageist in a way. You know, you might know more than me at 7. I don't think so. But fact of the matter is, man, is that, you know, it's weird to see that we have such a young audience, but we also have an older audience too. I've had guys who are in their 50s come up and say hello at games before as well. Noah Cullinan says, up the Storm. Good on you, man. Zembai says, Cameron Smith was a master tactician with the ball and discipline. Absolutely. Keith says, enjoying the game so far? Not really, man. I think it's been a dead game. I think it's been a pretty poor game. Sharks-Panthers was much better. I think this is going to be a close game, but I don't necessarily think it's going to be a good game. But Jay, I know that you're obviously, you know, in your early 90s, but, you know, we're all just doing our part, right? We're all just doing our part. Harry says, scoreboard doesn't reflect how poor and dismal the game has been. Yeah, I would agree, yeah. It's not been a really close, you know, exciting 10-6 grind like the last game was. The last game at half-time was 10-8, and that was very similar to this score, but obviously it was a very fun game in wet weather there. This one, very different. Also, I'd say the first try for the Rabbitohs was very easy, just too easy there. Terrible defense from the Storm. Second try for the Rabbitohs was controversial because the play beforehand was actually a forward pass, and then the referee decided to give it 6 again. But that try for the Storm was so poor for the Rabbitohs. That really gives them that high belief going into half-time. If you can see before half-time as you're the better team, it really changed the momentum of going to those half-time sheds. So, yeah, the Rabbitohs would have been down from that. They probably deserve to be up by more tries than they are. They probably deserve to score more tries than just 2. But they are only up by 4 points here, and you can never ride with the Storm. You can never ride with the Storm. Jay says, late 80s may get it right. No, it's like when women try to say they're like 21 when they're 43. We all know you're in your early 90s. Settle down. How's Penrith only lost 1 game? Well, the actual hell they have obviously lost more than that because they're not even in the top 8 right now. Justin says, so did Jay see the Dragons in the 60s win 11 in a row? Jay was a part of that Dragons team in the 60s, actually. He was actually just turning. He was just turning about 60 years old at the time. Sammy says, I'm assuming the Panthers won in the last game, so I was busy with the Union game. Yes. I'm assuming Tonga won that game. As everybody says, there's always spare chicken for Daz. Noah says, lots of the Blues fans are calling Munster a grub. Like, come on, man. Well, they can do what they want, man, but Munster is one of the best sixes in the game, if not the best six in the game. He will be the Australian 5'8" at the Rugby League World Cup this year, and they call him a grub because they don't like him. It's just like we call Jerome Luai, but then again, lots of Blues fans also know Jerome Luai is a dog. Like, everyone knows Jerome Luai is a dog, I guess. Reed Nichols says, hey. Hello, Reed. How you doing? Double A Ron says, go the Storm. Somebody says, Panthers are 15th on the ladder. The Panthers are 15th on the ladder. That's absolutely right, as you can see here. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to understand that. But, half time here, guys. Let's keep hitting that thumbs up button. I don't know how many thumbs up we're on, but just hit the thumbs up button and just subscribe. Just do what I say. Just do what I say. Immediately. Just do it immediately. But like I said, do not forget, I will not be streaming tomorrow. We may try and figure out a way to get a video out to you. We don't know. 56 likes. We can get more than that. Hit that thumbs up button. We can get more than that. Come on, let's see if we can get to 70 before halftime finishes. Let's see if we can get to 70 likes before halftime finishes, guys. If you haven't hit it, I will tell you what to do, Daz, mate. I just did. I will try and get a video out for you guys tomorrow, but I don't know how viable it is because I haven't filmed it yet, and I have to leave at 6 a.m. Bob says I'm not subscribed. Well, you did, because you are commenting in the chat right now, and to be able to comment in that chat, you have to subscribe. So thanks for playing yourself. You did play yourself. Jay says, we do a shoey to 100 likes, asking for a Muppet. I can time you out too, Jay. You know that, right? I know that moderators can't time you out, but I can. Brian Robinson said, did you watch live Matty Bowen's intercept try 2005 Game 1 Origin? Yeah, I watched that. I would have been 11 at the time, but I would have watched it, yeah. I can't remember it, I guess. I can remember it, but I can't remember watching it, you know what I mean? I don't remember where I was, obviously, but yeah, I would have been watching it, absolutely. Put your three thumbs up, Tasmanians. I don't think many Tasmanians have been watching rugby league, to be fair. They're all big AFL fans down there. Also, get around the Cats. Big win against Port today. Ooh, I like it. Get watching about your mouses. Luays are grubbing on Blues fan, and Munster gets the 6 for Australia, and Chin Boy at 7. I think at this point, Chin Boy will get 7. I do. I think that Cherry Evans, I don't think he's going to have a good end of the season, and I think the end of the season is going to be the critical part. I think if Manly made the 8 and he made a good push individually as a 7, I think Cherry Evans could get it for the experience, but I think that Cleary will probably end up winning the comp this year, and back-to-back, they're probably going to leave at 7 there, Nathan Cleary. Brian Roberts says, for some reason I can clearly remember that moment as I was 8. T.S. Ben Barber or Jared Hayne both prime. I'm taking Jared Hayne prime over Ben Barber. I think Ben Barber, Dazmate won't agree, but Jared Hayne for me, prime. I'm putting him on the wing, personally. I think that he's actually a better winger than a fullback, but in the same sense, fullback, he was incredible at as well. So it depends on the needs of a team. But yeah, I'm taking, in fullback role, I'm taking Jared Hayne over Ben Barber. Dasmate says, Suns beating the Brisbane Muppets right now. Are they really? Is that really true? Crazy. By the way, can someone tell me what... Jason David tagged me on TikTok? He made a video, but I haven't been able to go on TikTok yet. Can someone tell me what that was about? Is that about tomorrow, or what is it about? I just haven't been able to look at it yet. Oh, Domino sent me a text. Can you stop texting me? I'm on keto. I can't eat it. I can't eat you, man. What am I looking at here? What was I meant to be looking at? AFL. That's what I was going to look at. Sunny Zara, 51.45. Ooh, big one there. Oh, Hayden's down there in Melbourne right now, entertaining us in Melbourne, and he's there for his Western Bulldogs game. He's a Dogs fan, and he's currently losing by 21 points, 70 to 49. Somebody says, all this Origin eligibility fiasco with the recent defections means that there's some change in the international game, becoming more interesting in the World Cup. Now Australia still win. Lucas says, if Panthers don't win the comp, I think DC gets 7. I disagree. I think if Panthers at least get preliminary final, they'll probably still give it to Cleary. Unless Cleary has an absolutely shocking preliminary final. Unless they get knocked out and Cleary has the worst game of his life. Jimmy Bill's both those careers ended well. Tasmanian says, I know he's going to the game. I saw that. Yeah, he is going to the game. I hope they win for him, because obviously that helps the Cats at the top, but I also want the Sunnies to win so that they can potentially make the 8. It's tough, though. To be fair, Richmond are just in the 8. Wow, it's close. Jesse says 2-2 on the pick of Martin. We're going to have it at 7-12 and go on the 4. Let's go. It's going to be tough now. I think the Storm scoring that try in half-time might actually give them the motivation boost to actually, bring this back in the second half. I think the Storm still win this game, but it's going to be close. Both these teams are pretty poor at the moment. It just depends on who comes out the stronger in the second half, but that was a pretty impressive try there from Marion Seve to bring them back inside the game, and it's not reflective of how the game's gone, which is really what I'm saying. The Storm, you never count them out, and I don't see them going 4 in a row losses. I just don't know if they go 4 in a row losses. Tubbernane's better than Haas. What do you think? No. Brian Robinson says, mate, I've been copying those Domino's texts for about 7 years. Yeah, but you're not on keto. You can eat Domino's. I am currently on keto. I cannot eat Domino's, and it makes me frustrated because I love pizza. Pizza's probably my favourite fast food. Someone says, Palpin are better than Haas. Are you serious tonight, Harry? Yeah, that's why I just said no. Noah Cullen says, lucky Matt was wearing headgear when Gagai gave him the smoke in Origin. Well, Matt was the one who initiated the fight, throwing it out there. Come on, guys, let's get 70 likes before halftime finishes. Let's get it. Oh, Jason Davis shouted me out. Well, there you go. There you go. Well, I messaged him saying we should meet up tomorrow at the game, but I don't know if he said anything. I don't know if he messaged me. Well, he messaged me back saying maybe, and I was like, I'm going to need a bit more than maybe, mate. I said, I'm going to need a bit more than maybe, bro. You're going to have to let me know yes or no. It's all good if you can't, but it'd be good to get him on. You know, I might even try and see what Emilio's doing. I'll message Emilio, see what he's doing. Harry says, just an opinion, bro. No disrespect to Haas. He's your best forward. Accelerator said, I hope a different team wins the grand final like the Eels, Cowboys, and Broncos. Good luck. I'm sick of it always being Storm, Panthers, Roosters, even though I go with the Roosters. That's funny, though, that you say that, as if the Cowboys didn't win 7 years ago. Eels, 36 years and counting. Broncos have never won the comp, while the Titans have been in the comp. So I'm going to say no to the Broncos. But I wouldn't mind the Cowboys winning, because obviously I'll win $400 if that happens. I wouldn't mind too much if the Eels won, because 36 years, the fans deserve it, but they're not going to. Storm probably are a good shout still. I'm not going to lie. I know they're playing poorly in today's game, but I just don't ever write them off. Penrith are the best shout, clearly. And I think the Roosters are still the biggest dark horse of the game. I think the Roosters are still the biggest dark horse of the game. I've been saying it for 5 weeks now. You watch the Roosters make that 8. If they play right now you'd be looking at, if Melbourne loses this game, Melbourne would be playing Roosters at home in a knockout. I think Roosters win that game. If the Storm win this game and go to second, and that will put the Broncos to 5th, I think the Roosters beat the Broncos at Suncorp. I'm just telling you right now, I think the Roosters are the biggest dark horse of the game right now. And I took them for second pre-season, didn't work out, but people ripped them off. People said they're not making the 8. I said they're going to make the 8 and they're going to push for it. But guys, here we go. Second half is about to start. Rabbitohs kicking off here to the Storm. Like I said, hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. And now the Storm will start off with the ball. Kamita Dosso Viti. 15 metres out of the line. Creative text at the end of the Roosters vs Knights. Roosters didn't do well. I'm a Roosters fan. But they still scored 40 points. Speculum see Engelesa. You Muppet man. Jesse Helms, as a Roosters fan, it's nice to see a bit of a shake-up in the 8 this year. Seeing Cowboys, Broncos, and Cronulla in contention is good. Yeah, Sharks played well today, man. I think people are going to write them off, but I think Sharks played really well today. Just need to fix a few things in their attack, and they'll be good to go. Their defense was pretty solid. So, Kamita now, but then again, it was on a wet track, dry track, probably does change it up a little bit in favour of the Panthers. So, at the 50 now. The left-hand side, Munster to Kenny Brom, Justin Olam, and Olam will get taken down to 45. Good first set there from Storm, though. And they got the offload away. How did Olam get that away? Hughes to Munster! Munster! He's got Hughes on the inside! Oh! He goes... Oh! It's a knock off the Rabbitohs. Knock off the Rabbitohs. Oh, wow. That was wild. That was razzle-dazzle from the Storm. How did he get that offload there? That was an incredible offload from Olam. They're going to challenge this. They're going to say it was a knock-on from the Storm first here. It could be. It's close, though. So, Munster to Kenny Brom here. Yeah, he will knock that ball on first, so it will be Rabbitohs' ball here. But the Storm started off this second half very dangerously here. Oh, but does the Rabbitohs touch that at the same time? That's actually close. This might be inconclusive. I think this might be inconclusive, which means it'll be Rabbitohs keep the ball here. I don't know. But I don't know about that. I disagree with that call. I think that's inconclusive. Again, I think the Storm being done at a call here, I think this should be inconclusive. Because you couldn't actually see from this side Latrell's left hand. It looks simultaneous, Brian Robinson. Again, it really is odd. The Storm have been done on a few calls here today. You cannot tell me 100% that is a knock on there from Kenny Brom without Latrell Mitchell also touching it on the other side. It is mad. It's mad. It happened multiple times in this game. They both simultaneously touched that. Sebastian. Winston Peters says, what's happened with Storm in the past games? Just lack of depth, man. Lack of depth. No Pappenhausen, no Remus Smith, no Xavier Coates. Their forward line's gone a bit backwards. You know, it's... Oh, did he lose that ball there? No, it'll be Rabbitohs ball 15 minutes out. I don't don't know. I just disagree with that call. That had to be simultaneous, and it had to be inconclusive either way. They're missing about 7 of the key players. The referees are in love with the Rabbitohs tonight. I'm sorry, but this game is absolutely in favour of the Rabbitohs. The referees want the Rabbitohs to win here. I don't even believe otherwise. That is no way inconclusive. There's no way that wasn't inconclusive. And secondly, they've called penalty after penalty to get the Rabbitohs out of their own end goal. I'm sorry, but there's some really dodgy calls going on here tonight. This referee has always been bad. I don't understand how he has a game. Has a job. I really don't. It's always the same with this referee. So Rabbitohs here at the 40. Tom Burgess will go right. Damien Cook to Tavita Totola. No, that's not Tavita Totola. That's Havili there. Will get taken out at the 30. Run the ball pretty hard here today, Havili. 6 again here. Yeah, he's been brutal for the Storm on that. He's been brutal. He's been brutal against the Storm here. There's no way that was a 6 again, bro. As the Rabbitohs players sucked up the ref before the game started. Bro, it's mad how many calls they're getting here. It's mad. It's mad. 13 metres out here, left-hand side. And Rabbitohs, Latrell Mitchell gets taken down about 10 metres out. Not being Trell's game, in my personal opinion. But still plenty of time for him to change that. Right-hand side here, Damien Cook. Cook now. Rabbitohs will be 10 metres out of the line. TAFE course ref. Bro, it's mad how many 50-50 calls are going in Rabbitohs' favour here tonight. Kalomatangi right-hand side. Oh! Rabbitohs here! Rabbitohs here! Mike can take on the sideline here. No, wow, they're staying field, but 1 metre out of the line. 1 metre out of the line. New refs don't sort it. It just brings inexperience in, mate. And Ilias kicks it through. Pretty good kick, but they should get Meany. Good tackle by the Rabbitohs. Good tackle by the Rabbitohs there. And probably should have let that for Jerome Hughes to run that back out because he ran straight back into the line of defence there. All right. Alright, so Nick Maney there. Stayed in the field of play there. Probably should have let Jerome Hughes go, though, because if he goes to the left-hand side, there wasn't the same Rabbitohs defence. So I wonder if they go for the short kickoff here. Rabbitohs have gone for the short kickoff every time. I don't think they are, though. They're going to whack that one as hard as they can to about the 50 here. And now they're going to bring it to the 35! Wow, what a hit! What a hit! Thanks for subscribing to the channel though, bro. We'll see you soon on another fake account. Jesse Hampson says, oh, dear me. Bright Robertson there. Could be young refs out there. Could be, but if they're not getting a shot, then they're probably not good enough right now. Latrell Mitchell, good tackle there. Third tackle. 8 metres out of the line. 8 metres out of the line. So right-hand side now. Rabbitohs with the ball. 15 metres out here. And there'll be 4 tackle now. 9 metres down. And Damien Cook here with a cheeky little run. Gets the offload away. Oh, good tackle there last second. Oh, no. Well, no. Well, hello. Well, that's going to be played out here, I think. It's going to be 6 again here for the Rabbitohs. That's going to be 6 again here. Damien Cook now right-hand side. He cuts back, and now we'll be 11 metres out. Here we go. 6 again here for the Rabbitohs. Big chance here for the Rabbits. Big chance here for the Rabbitohs. Cook slow to get up. Ilias left-hand side. And Havili here. Jeez, he's been running the ball hard here today. 3 metres out now. Okay, enough with it, Lucas said. Right-hand side now for the Rabbitohs. Oh, close to obstruction there. What's the criteria for a gun ref? Like, how do they pick that? I don't know, mate. I'm not too sure. It's not my expertise. Left-hand side for the Rabbitohs. And Burgess. 3 metres out. 4 tackle. Good defence so far in this set, Storm. Damien Cook, left-hand side. Kicks it through. I don't know if that's played at. It is 6 again here. Oh, it's going to be Johnson try. It's going to be a Johnson try here, I think. I think this is going to be a Johnson try here. They will call it. So it'll be 14-6 here. Unlucky there for Melbourne, but they will score the try there on the left-hand side. Surely they have to score. The Rabbitohs will score a try there. So off for 6 to go, call there. The referee's been all over the Rabbits tonight. He's absolutely loved the Rabbits tonight. But they will score on the left-hand side. Latrell's pass looked a bit rough. We'll see how this one again. So Latrell kicks it through. It would have been played out there by... It was definitely played out there by Jerome Hughes. No, the pass is fine. It just comes down if he's inside. I'm pretty certain he puts this down, though. I'm pretty certain he puts this down. Kicks Rabbitohs left-hand side. And, yeah, it's an easy try. It's a nice try there. It's a nice try. So 14-6 with the kick to come on the left-hand side. So this is Bunnies on a roll. I wouldn't say Bunnies on a roll at all. At all. This game's been dreadful. How is that Bunnies on a roll? They were not the last team to score. That's just one try. So cameraman's been slapped there. Seriously, your comments are so odd. Your comments are so odd. Always. So 33.5 minutes to go here in the game. Refereeing tonight is shit. I would agree, Empire. I really would agree. And it's not like, you know, it is what it is. It's not been poor, but the referees have been super, super on the side of the Rabbitohs in this game. So Alex Johnson here with 21 tries in the season so far. 5 tries in front of, I think, Corey Oates, who was second maybe. So Trell Mid here to make it a 10-point game again. 16-6. 16-6 here. That try will get Storm back in the game though. And Latrell Mitchell will miss that. Oh, no, he misses it. He misses it. He misses it. So I guess he just got back from the penalty game. Well, there you go. Progress, the cameraman got slapped. Pappy the cameraman. So much extra possession for the Bunnies. That's what I'm saying. The Rabbitohs are getting all the calls here tonight. They're getting absolutely all the calls here tonight, man. Like, every 6 again is going in favour of the Rabbitohs. It's like I've seen the same thing happening on the opposite side. They're not calling. You know, and the fact, 4 passes and everything. Like, it's wild, man. It is wild. A shank of a kick from Chelmsford. Yeah, he's not the greatest of kickers. Well, tonight anyway. He's missed 2 kicks here. So, which does keep the Melbourne Storm back in the game, though, still. Because obviously that's only an 8-point game. If they were able to score a try, then they'll be down by the 2. So, Rabbitohs now. And Tom Burgess gets crunched about 20 metres out from their own line. But Johnson with a double there. So I guess with James Paul, you'll need Cody Walker for an anytime try scorer and Rabbitohs to win. And you got the chocolates there. People won't say Storm versus Rep because it's the Storm. Yeah, absolutely. They'll just say Karma. They'll say Karma or fair enough. They'll say Karma or fair enough. Third tackle now for the Rabbitohs. They'll get this ball inside the attack and a half. At the 50, Damien Cook, left-hand side. Good tackle there from Harry Grant. Hasn't done a great deal tonight, Harry Grant. But Damien Cook here with a nice little breakaway, right-hand side. Oh, my God, terrible defence there from Olam. Kalamatangi, oh, that's going to be... Oh, they're going to score a try here. Ilias, no, oh! It's going to be a try for the Rabbitohs. Well, this game's probably over now. So Rabbitohs will score a try underneath the post. It's going to be 20-6. But I'm sorry, but I still have to complain about how the referees referee this game. I do have to complain about how the referees referee this game. But it is going to be 14-point difference here. It's going to be 20-6 to the Rabbitohs with 32 minutes to go here in the game. It just ruins games, man. It ruins games. They've gotten clearly the momentum off the back of some really incredibly slight poor calls there that have really given the momentum in favour of the Rabbitohs. Like, they've really given the momentum in favour of the Rabbitohs. It's a great pass on the inside, but if you don't give the momentum for the Rabbitohs with all these blatant calls against them, I'm sorry, but the game would not be even close like this. It would be a very close game. Rabbitohs probably still win this game, but I'm sorry, but I cannot sit back and say this referee has had a good game in which every single slight call has gone in favour of the Rabbitohs, which now put them into a position where they can now win the game because they're up by 14 points. That's a fair try. The Johnston's a fair try. All the tries have been fair tries, but it's where they get them to that point. It's getting them to that point. That's the issue here. It's not about the actual try. Every single try has been fair, but the Storm are getting ruled in this game because all the slight calls are going against them in the early parts. In the early part of the set is when the calls are going against the Storm. And yet no one's going to look at that because no one does look at that. They only look at the tries and they say, oh no, it's a fair try. Yes, all these tries have been fair, but the Rabbitohs are being absolutely benefited here from an absolute moron of a referee who was continuously giving calls against the Storm. Frequently. Like, it's dreadful. It really is dreadful. And yet people are going to say, well, the Rabbitohs are deserving this win. They are the better team so far in this game. They clearly are the better team so far in this game. But they don't deserve to be up by 14 points because every single time the Storm get even a slight little bit of possession, he takes it away from them. Or if the Rabbitohs have the ball, he gives a penalty penalty against the Storm and gets the Rabbitohs in a position to get a try. And that's exactly what's happened with every single one of their tries so far. That's why I'm losing it. Because good games get ruined because you get absolute dickheads in the middle of the field who continuously give 50-50 calls against one of the teams. I don't care that it's Melbourne. I don't care that it's... I couldn't care less who it is. I don't care who wins this game. Neither my team doesn't have anything to do with these two teams. But you can clearly see, anyone with a brain can see how dumb this referee is in this game. Like, it's not like the Rabbitohs are impressing anyone like Brian Robinson says. Nothing here. The highlights won't show anything, Sebastian. That's why I say to people, you need to watch the game to understand what I'm talking about here. The Rabbitohs are being absolutely benefited by a referee here that couldn't count to 10. The guy is one of the worst referees in the business, and it's very obvious to anyone who understands rugby league if you're actually watching the game. And now, you'll see the Rabbitohs pull away now, because the momentum is switched so far in favour of one team that the other team now can't get back into the game. Do the Storm deserve to get back in the game? Not necessarily. Is the Storm, is the game over? No. But the fact of the matter is that the momentum is already with one team. People never talk about this. They never, ever, ever talk about it. Pisses me right off, man. It pisses me right off because people don't get rugby league enough to have this kind of opinion. They don't get rugby league enough to actually understand the nitty-gritty parts that the calls have been going towards the Rabbitohs every single set, early on in the set, so that you can't complain about it because it's not on the peak part of the set. And I don't even think that most of you will probably even understand. Some of you will understand what I'm saying, but a lot of you probably don't understand it. A lot of you probably won't get it, and you'll probably be like, oh, you know, he's just complaining because he tipped the Storm. I couldn't care less who wins the game. It's about the fact that this game has been ruined for me because you've got an idiot in the middle of the park who is calling things frequently against one team. It is obvious to anyone who actually watches rugby league. Jesse says, I need the Storm to at least get one more try in this game. I couldn't care less about your bet right now. Somebody says, inconsistent refereeing, a killjoy, and quite telling. It is a killjoy, man. This was the game I was looking forward to the most. This was the game I was looking forward to the most today. At least we had a good Panthers-Sharks game. Like, that's the thing. I have no care factor for either of these teams. Either of these teams. It's actually good that the Storm are losing for once because my whole life they've been a very good team. But it's just, as an Australian, you want to see fair play. As an Australian, you want to see a fair game called. 4th tackle here at the 50. Yeah, same thing happened with Penrith versus the Roosters, unfortunately. Great game ruled by bad calls. They were more obvious bad calls, though. So 5th tackle now with the Rabbitohs at the 40. Damien Cook right inside, and Ilias puts that ball up in the air. And Nick Mannion will get this ball taken down at the 10. Some refs just want the attention. Well, this guy's a dickhead. This guy is not going to get the attention because the casual rugby league fans will not understand what the referee has done wrong in this game. Turbo Thompson, damn it, Storm playing crap again. Storm are playing not too great. They are not playing great at all. But they're also not being helped by an absolute moron in the middle of the field. Judge says it's called getting a piggyback. Absolutely, it's called getting a piggyback. It's absolutely right. So 4th tackle now for the Storm at the 30. So if I think when my team is winning off of sus calls, I'll see that, and I know it's wrong. Doubt it. So Storm now get this ball to the 40, 5th tackle here. Like, is it game over? No, but it effectively is because there's no way that this referee allows this game to get back to close. 40-20 attempt here, and it's going to be a 40-20 here for the Storm. So it's a chance for the Storm to get back in this game. Don't think the refs intend to put a bad reputation on their name. I disagree, Sebastian. I will say that I believe that calls are made in 50-50 towards a narrative. I think the referees don't intentionally cheat, but I think they make calls based on a 50-50 narrative that a team is destined to win more than the other team, right? So the NRL will give you a narrative, and the referees will be told to suit this narrative, right? If there's a chance for this to happen, you give the 50-50 calls to this team. It's not effectively cheating, but it is obviously aligning with one side for the narrative. That's my belief. So Storm now, they're 6 again, 5 minutes out of the line, 1st tackle. As everyone says, the 9th game this year, players, remember? No. Left-hand side now, Munster gives it off here, and it's going to be good tackle there for the Rabbitohs. It'll be 5 minutes out of the line, 2nd tackle. 5 minutes out here, 2nd tackle. Meany gives it off to Munster. Munster right-hand side to Grant. Grant to Nelson to Solomona, and he can't get the ball off. Oh, that's going to be a lost ball. And see, that's the thing. Like, you can't complain about that either because, Latrovic is going to kick this on first. He's going to kick this on first. Johnston here. He's going to kick this one through. Oh, it's going to be a 7 tackle set. Nah, too hard. Oh! No, 7 tackle set. So close. Alex Johnson nearly just had a hat trick. That was so close to one of the plays of the season. Manipulating, absolutely, Jay. Absolutely. Manipulating is the word there. The ball actually bounces up for him too there. The ball actually bounces up for him last second too. Nah, it's out anyway. So close. Lau Fuse says, also some referees have subconscious gripes against certain players or teams that show, especially when these teams or players are annoying them. Absolutely. But that's an incredible play there from Latrovic and Alex Johnson. It's just so unlucky the ball was bounced just that little bit too hard there. And now it will be a 7 tackle set here for the Storm coming out of their own 20. Right, Robinson says the ref about to spew after running that. Oh, man. It's just I don't understand how this guy gets a game. Oh, that's going to be I think that's actually a one-off. I think he just released that ball. So it's going to be Rabbitohs now, 35 minutes out here from the line. 35 minutes out of the line. So the Broncos Knights game this year gave calls to Brisbane and we all called it out on stream. I can't remember that Broncos Knights game. I'm still just so angry this game's been ruined. So second tackle now, 30 minutes out. Rabbitohs right hand side. Fourth tackle now for the Rabbitohs. This will kill the game now. This will kill the game if the Rabbitohs score here. Rabbitohs left hand side. Johnston again, and he will get taken out 5 minutes out of the line. Heading about Ashley Klein. He made a good call today, Brighton. He made a good call today. He can be very on and very off Ashley Klein. Mitchell throws the ball over. They should score here. They should score here, and they will score a try. The Rabbitohs on the right hand side. So it will be 24-6 here for the kick to come. That should be game over there. That should be game over. There'll be 3 converted tries, or it will be more than 3 converted tries if they get the conversion. Zebo says, I can't wait when it's the 2030s and we have advanced AI that can accurately give calls. There'll still be problems. You watch, there'll still be problems. There'll still be problems. 8 minutes for life, this will be game over. That'll be game over there. But, like, that's the thing. Like, you give the momentum to one team and you can't get back that momentum because the referee had already designed the play to go the momentum of the Rabbitohs. So how do the Storm fight back against not only the team and having to defend the team and consistently defend the team, but also then to have incorrect calls early on in the set that aren't being called both ways, that then obviously continue to give the momentum to the opposite team. That's the issue that we all find here. Trevor Thomas says Bellamy must be losing it big time. And it takes away the credit from the Rabbitohs too, because it's not like, well, the Rabbitohs haven't been great here. They're pulling away in the second half, but they haven't even been great here. Lucas says, I feel like it'll be hard to give AI ref a league game. Someone says, I don't think we'll ever have even games of improvement in technology. No, it won't happen. So 38 games, 19 tries, Jackson Paulo. Here's what it is. Here's what it is. Bellamy has definitely broken a door off its hinges. So to keep the game even a slight chance, Latrell will have to miss this kick here from the right-hand side. Latrell now will miss the kick. So we'll say 18 points. So he's technically still on, but the second biggest lead that South Sydney has ever held over Melbourne. Ever. There you go. Let's go Storm. Lucas says, hate how the refs always seem to ruin the best games. Well, the last game was good, man. Klein had a good game in the last one, in my opinion. Jared Troy would love to see a Bellamy reaction. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. But 23 minutes to go here. Accelerate says, I bet Craig Bellamy isn't used to losing this much. So, Rabbitohs now 5 metres out here from their own line, and it will get slumped down at about the 20. Dan Smith's Bunny still have played better. Are you, I think you are, Dan? Are you the one who abused me on my Instagram, Dan? Or are you somebody else? Brighton Robinson says, Klein had a good game 3, Origin 2. Lucas says, yeah, especially with the call on Finucane. So, it's going to be called back here, so they're going to have the ball here at 30. They literally played at the same place. Ahmed says Storm will win. They're down by 18 points, 23 minutes. Good luck. Good luck. Zampai says, I mean, it's been 7 years since 2015 too. Yeah, it's been 7 years. I don't understand what the point of that. Has Storm ever lost 4 in a row before? Yeah, back in 2015. So, okay. Well, I'm going to have to hide it from the channel. Bye, Dan Smith. So fifth tackle now for the Rabbitohs. Accelerate says, I was really hoping for a close game. It's just boring now. There's what it is. So fifth tackle, up it goes. And Storm will get the ball here. Nick Meaney will bring it out to the 25. We're not talking about the South game tonight. They're playing good, but the calls have been keeping the Storm down. Now, we've hidden Dan from the channel because he literally just randomly abused me on my Instagram for no reason. He's a piece of shit, that guy. So second tackle. Third tackle now for the Storm. They're 45 metres out from their own line. Harry Grant's going to go to the left-hand side. Munster and Meaney still going here, but he'll get taken out at 50. Bunnies probably have been better, but the Bunnies were helped a lot with the calls in their favour. Bunnies have been better. The Bunnies have been better. Definitely, don't get me wrong. And the Storm will be taken down at the 35. Jesse says about 2004 or so, Senpai. What's this? Well, when was the last time they lost 5 in a row, the Storm? The ball's going to bounce here, and it's going to be coming to Mitchell, and he'll have the ball 15 minutes out. Crazy the 4 losses in a row in 5th place is a down year. Absolutely. Absolutely. Panthers have last 2 games have been close. They have been close, but in the same sense, guys, the game last week was an under-16s Panthers team. They had 8 players out, and the game against the Sharks was very close in wet weather, but they came through against the top 3 team. So they came through against the top 3 team. 20 minutes to go here, guys. Obviously, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe. We don't usually sit here like this. We don't usually sit here and complain like this, but I felt the need to today. So it's going to be Rabbitohs here, 42. Out right inside to Nichols, and he'll get taken down at the halfway point. Fair tackle. I can't remember penalty ever losing 5 in a row ever. Can someone actually find that out? Has the Storm ever lost 5 in a row? They play the Warriors next week, though, to be fair. And Meany will catch that one. 18 meters out. Close to going out there. Yeah, you're going to get timed out, Paradox. Bye-bye. So Olam now, right-hand side. Gives up to Jerome Hughes. And Hughes will get taken down. And he will get taken down there. So second tackle now, left-hand side, Felice Kafusi. He's going to run that ball to about the 25 here. Jesse Hampson, the biggest consecutive losses was 6 in 2002. 6. Well, for them to lose 6 in a row, they would have to lose the Warriors next week and the Titans at home. So I says, no, I can't see Storm losing the Warriors. They'll have a blinder, surely. Storm here, can he Brom? Nice little run there, brings it inside the 50. And they'll go right inside to Munster. Munster whacks that ball up in the air. Tough kick to take here. And the Rabbitohs will. Good take from Johnson, though. Good take. Brighton says Titans will crack them. No, I hope you're right, Brighton. I'll be flying down from it. I'll be flying down for it in 2 weeks. I hope you're right. Noah Cullen says, yes, Storm have lost 5 in 2019. Nah, they wouldn't have lost 5 in a row in 2019. What? Nah, bullshit. Nah, can someone confirm when the last time they lost 5 in a row? Storm, Sean will be over. What? Have in a row, not 5 games. Yeah, and we're very well aware they've lost 5 games before. So, fit tackle now. Well, if they lost 6 in a row back in 2002, then it would be 2002 at minimum. Or at maximum, sorry. And Storm, Nick Meany gets his ball here, 15 minutes out, right hand side. And they'll be taken down at the 20. As everyone says, 2013, they did play nice in the elimination and lost. That's not the point of what we're saying here. Oh, yeah, even the penalty count referee. Yeah, you go on. Yeah, even the penalty count referee. Go on, sir. Davidson says, sorry, the Storm, I don't even know, the season will over now. No, it's not over now. They're still in 5th place. Actually, did they go lower? Did they go lower? I can't remember if we said it. I can't remember if we said it or not. It was, so they will go to, no, they stay in 5th. They stay in 5th. Unless the Rabbitohs win by 60, which is not going to happen. There's going to be a penalty here to the Storm. Yeah, even the penalty count referee. Jesse says, Melbourne will make the finals no matter what, and they have Xavier Coates and Brand Smith returning soon, I believe. Yeah, exactly right. Not over. Finals will be wild. Finals will be interesting, Twigan. I truly believe that there's going to be a team that beats Panthers. I really do. Munster, back on the inside of Kenny Brom, and Brom here 15 minutes out. Blake Carlson Storm haven't conceded 50, so there's still a chance of the premiership. Oh, they haven't. Yeah, they haven't. So Tui coming Kamitha here. 3rd tackle, 5 meters out here from the line. Right-hand side. Can they do what they did to Manly here and come back? Kafusi. He'll be 3 meters out now. Noah says, what do you say when Jack hit Pat last game? What do you mean? So left-hand side to Jerome Hughes. It's a very slow play here from the Storm. Oh, they're going to have a try, though. It's going to be a try. So it's going to be 24-10 with the kick to come. It is technically game on if they get this kick, though. It is technically game on if they get this kick. It'll be, if they get this kick, it'll be a 12-point game with 17 minutes to go. If they miss the kick, it'll be a 14-point game. There is still plenty of time, Brighton, but that was pretty poor defense there from the Rabbitohs. See what happens when the referee gives penalties to them? So it's coming a Storm. Somebody says, imagine they concede 50 to the Warriors. They won't concede 50 to the Warriors, mate. They scored 70 on them last time. Be good to see Melbourne make this interesting over minute for live. I'd love to see it. Love to see it. Whether they win or not, couldn't care less. I just want to see them make it interesting. There is plenty of time left. James Evans says, let's go. Somebody said the refs are the only problem if they flop against the Warriors. Have the Rabbits knocked off early. Tough kick here, though, because I don't know if Maney's the greatest kicker. Oh, wow. Oh, no! He's got it! Wow. He actually got it. Wow, he killed it back around. So it's going to be a 12-point game here. 12-point game here with 16 minutes to go here, guys. Could be game on here. Could be game on. That was actually very poor defense there from the Rabbitohs. Munster just gets the ball out to Kenny Bromwich. Kenny Bromwich there with a nice pass to BKRmy. And there we go. So 12-point game here. Could we have game on? They did against Manly. I literally just said this too. I said, could they do the same thing against Manly? Sebastian says, good kicking should attempt some field goals. All right. So the Rabbitohs now will whack this ball away. Surely they don't choke this away from here, the Rabbitohs. Surely not. But it's funny what happens when the calls stop getting given in your favour. They did not lose that Koloamatangi. So coming to make the rolls up right inside. Tyron Wishart there is on the field. He hasn't been playing the whole game, has he? So it says, Jared Troy said it could be game on. It could be. There's still time. The Storm have about probably 10 minutes. Oh, they've probably got about 13 minutes to score. And then they obviously have to score again in the final few moments. Felice Kafusi here. He'll get his ball forward tackle to the 40. Brighton Robinson says, who's the best goalkeeper in the comp? Cleary, Reynolds, or Moses? I'd probably say Reynolds is who I'd probably back in the most there out of those guys. Kenny Bromwich here. Kenny Bromwich here. He's breaking away. He couldn't pass the ball, though. Jeez, if you got that ball away, they actually would have been away. He's down injured here. What are they calling? What's he trying to claim here? I don't even know what he's claiming here. I think he's milking something. The bunker will have a look at whatever this is. I don't know what he's looking for here, though. No, maybe he's looking here from Nichols. Or maybe the head contact there from Murray. Maybe they're saying Murray. Oh, nah, it's not. It's milk. It's an absolute milk. Would you rather over-reffed or under-reffed? Under-reffed. Tappy said it wouldn't be miraculous if they did come back in the last couple of minutes. They did against Manly, but they still lost. So this may be a penalty here on technicality basis. I don't know if this should be a penalty. I don't think this should be a penalty, though. Mr. Fiery says, who is the best halfback in the game? Cleary. No, it's going to be last tackle, so they're going to call the right call. Good work. Got to commend with the referees when they do the right call. Jerome Hughes here, he puts that ball up in the air. The chase through here for the Storm, but need to put pressure on it. And good tape from Johnson on a lot of pressure. That was nice tape there. Jim Danson perhaps was instrumental in the Manly comeback. Can they do it without him? Well, they're only down by 2 tries right now, but they have not been good in this game, the Storm. Have been reffed out of it for a large part of it, but now the referee has taken his whistle out of his mouth and given a few penalties to the Storm. They obviously find their way back into it, kind of. AJ's so safe. Yeah, very safe there. Very safe. So third, close to a lost ball there. Third tackle now for the Rabbitohs. They get this ball out to the 50 here. Good runs just to get themselves out of a bit of trouble. Out to Keon Koloamatangi. Wasn't there a comeback in the last game between these two? Oh, 1-1 shift from Munster. 1-1 shift from Munster here. Left-hand side here. And high tackle. That's a high tackle penalty, yeah. Oh, no. It's going to take... But how is it a HIA if you said it wasn't a penalty? But that makes no sense. If you're saying it's a HIA, that means you're saying he's been contacted in the head. So if he's been contacted in the head, then why is it not a penalty? That doesn't make any sense. How are you saying that's a HIA there for Kenny Brom if you said that there was no penalty there for the high tackle? Now, I don't believe it was a high tackle, but it just doesn't make any sense. It was a great play there from Munster, though. He fell off the tackle last second, and then Munster took the strip. That was nice. So, Storm have the ball here, 40 metres out, and Wishart is going to run this ball to the 30. If they score here, this is actually going to be a crazy finish. This is going to be a crazy finish they score here. Right-hand side, Munster to Hughes. Hughes to Kafusi. Maney, right-hand side here. Oh, Anderson back on the inside. He'll be taken down 5 metres out of the line. 4 tackles. Storm actually coming close here. So left-hand side. Yeah, how does Cody Moore come off the field, but Kenny goes off? I agree. So Wishart now to Munster. Munster here. Left-hand side to Olam. Olam here. He'll be taken down 10 metres out of the line. Fit tackle now. Fit tackle here. At least this game's woken up a little bit now. Munster kicks it up in the air. It's going to be knocked off with the Rabbitohs. Oh! It's going to be a... It's going to be a dropout. It's going to be a dropout here. Storm are actually giving it a go here. Storm are giving it a go here. Brian Robinson says, man, didn't even know Cook was playing. I don't think. Yeah, Cook's had a pretty average game then. I would agree. I haven't seen Cook do much at all. Yeah, no, it was just knocked back there from the Storm, and then Rabbitohs tried to get out, and Cook got tackled in goal. So it will be a dropout here. That bloke that put 100 on the Storm is praying. Yeah, there's still 13 minutes. What? They're saying off Munster? No way. No way, we just saw the same thing. No way. Did we just see... No way. No way. No way. Did anyone just see a knock on there? I didn't see a knock on there. You saw the ball get knocked back off the Storm off the first play. Alright, well, Rabbitohs with the ball here. Jeez, that's another dog shit call against the Storm in this game. Another dog shit call against the Storm in this game. And then they're going to call a penalty as well. He's literally holding on to him, referee. Bro, you can see him holding on to him, referee. It really is mad how much the referees have favoured the Rabbitohs in this game. It is incredible. It's actually painful to watch this game. The referees have incredibly favoured the Rabbitohs in this game. Incredibly. Incredible, man. You could go for a field goal here, but... Jeez, this has been a horribly officiated game. So the Rabbitohs now will be 33 metres out here from the line. As everybody said, it doesn't take a genius to see this was rigged by the ref in the way. I just don't know if it... I just think that all the 50-50 call, it's just been wild, man. Rabbitohs shows look nice to the ref. So second tackle now, left-hand side. And they give it off here. And... No, it was flat. That was flat. Third tackle here. 11 minutes to go of the game. Right-hand side of the Rabbitohs. Murray, right-hand side. Good read there from Munster actually stopped that run behind. Fourth tackle here. Munster didn't even touch the ball and they called it off him. I didn't even see him touch the ball at all, yeah. Rabbitohs here. Kicks it across. Jerome Hughes, though, picks it up and he gets that ball to the 5. That was a good catch there by Jerome Hughes. All right. Funny how there's no offside there against the Rabbitohs here. No, because I don't think NRL rigged this. It isn't Somalian football. They ask for the narrative in regards to 50-50 calls. They're not rigging the game, but they definitely do inquire about the 50-50 calls going towards a narrative. So third tackle in for Storm. 10 minutes to go here, guys. Hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. Don't forget, I will be going to the Titans-Bulldogs game tomorrow. So I will not be streaming tomorrow. I will be vlogging. Right-hand side here for the Storm. And Jesse Brom gets the off all the way to Jerome Hughes. Right-hand side, Kafusi. Off to Grant Anderson. And Anderson will get taken down at the 45. There'll be fifth tackle now, I think. Storm can't buy a 6 again. Yeah, I haven't seen the Storm get a 6 again nearly all game. Jerome Hughes there. Not a great kick there, to be fair. Oh, jeez. He does catch it, though, Latrell Mitchell. He does catch it. And Latrell Mitchell right-hand side here. They give it off, and they'll get taken down at the 40. Will the Wire do... no, probably not. Sebastian says, don't let strip club find a blaze. Right-hand side now, the Rabbitohs. At the 45. Second tackle here, 42 metres out. Shit refs, dumbass refs, Noah says. Here's what it is. The Storm have gotten a lot of beneficial, games in their history, to be fair. That's why people won't care about the referee in this game. So Damien Cook now, he'll go underneath right-hand side, 35 metres out. So fourth tackle. I love Rabbitohs fans booing that they're not getting set restart. Oh, it's going to go backwards, they're going to say there for the Rabbitohs. And they'll be 32 metres out of the line. Storm a big business. Rabbitohs here over the top. And that's fine, though. It's fine. I don't understand what they're saying is that as penalty. He's pulled him back as he's making the kick. If he pulled him back after he made the kick, it would have been a penalty. Oh, that's a high tackle. That's a high tackle. Yeah, penalty the Storm. Penalty the Storm here. Here we go. Even the count up. Exactly right, Brian. But then again, that is the right call. That is the right call there. That will be a high tackle. There's no way you're challenging this. It's definitely high. The Rabbitohs are going to challenge this call. I don't know why they would challenge this. It's clearly high. Clearly high here. You saw him get clocked around the jaw here. Oh, maybe not. Actually, they said a high contact. Ooh. Was that not hit the hand? That actually looked a bit weird there. I don't even know if that was a high contact. That's actually, I don't know if that was even a good call. I think that might have been a good... I thought he hit the hand there. I thought that Sevo actually had his hand up and it hit his hand and his hand went into it like that. I don't even know about that one, but it is what it is. So, at least, maybe they've made a poor call there against the Rabbitohs, but not many tonight. Rabbitohs, Storm now, right-hand side, 40 minutes out, 8 minutes to go. Still plenty of time here, but they need to score pretty quickly. They've got about 5 minutes to score, realistically, and then score again. Jerome Hughes to Munster. Munster now, left-hand side, Justin Olam. Olam, he'll get taken down, 45 minutes out. Second tackle now. Off to Munster. It's very slippery surface, to be fair. And that's why there's been a lot of knock-ons tonight. Some of the penalty is something new, ironically, in this game. I think there was actually probably a poor call, though, to be fair, as well. Munster to Hughes. Hughes to Maney. Maney underneath there to Seve. And that's a good run there by Seve. It's a good run. Probably 6 again. Referee. How? See, he's not calling any 6 agains here. Jerome Hughes will step back around. He will get taken down at the... He's still going here. All right, fit tackle here, Harry Grant. Fit tackle kicks it through. That's going to be a... Oh, was there a... It's going to be a dropout there. That's actually really nice from Jackson Paulo. But the Storm can't buy a set restart here. They can't buy a set restart. So they get this ball after the 30. Brian Robinson says, commentators don't seem to argue against bad calls anymore. Nah, they just go with the flow, man. Acceleration score, please, for the Roosters. Oh, what? You need to Storm the lose... What do you mean? Oh, for the Rabbitohs. Oh, okay, I get you. So, second tackle now for the Rabbitohs. They're 45 metres out of the line. Rabbitohs must do you think Walsh will go Storm? I think they'll push very hard for him. So, third tackle now, 40 metres out. Damien Cook. And gives it off here. Oh, that's tackled by his own player. Cody Walker tackled his own player there. All right, Damien Cook, fourth tackle, right-hand side. No, it goes out to Cody Walker. Walker kicks it through, and that's a nice kick there from Cody Walker. And he goes right-hand side. Storm are away here. Grant Anderson's away here. That was a nice work. Jerome Hughes is... Oh, he's lost the ball. Oh, jeez. And that's on the Storm there. That's a knock-on against the Storm. They had a breakaway, but instead it will be a knock-on against the Storm. That would probably be... I think the Storm will get one last chance here, but that's probably done there. Mr. Forrest didn't Storm make it to the preliminary finals, mate. After tonight. Xavier Brownson's Suns beating the Lions 84-77. Good on the Sunnies. Get around them. Lucas says, watch Wallace fly home and Storm next week. Yeah, maybe. It was there to be taken there for Jerome Hughes. He does get tackled anyway, probably. But the Rabbitohs will get one last set here to... Well, we'll get one set here to try and kill off this game. 43-34 on Rugger. 34 from 43 completion for the Rabbitohs. So, Storm have had 68% completion rate tonight. Alright, first tackle now for the Rabbitohs. They're 13 metres out here from the line. They'll go right inside Damien Cook to Tola. To Tola now, 3 metres out of the line. Who was up the Rabbitohs? Yeah, controversial here, but you'll take the win. So, Damien Cook, he's going to... Oh, geez, how does he not score that? So close. Geez, both these teams have been poor tonight, but like the Rabbitohs will take the 2 points. It's been controversial, but... So, third tackle now for the Rabbitohs. Left-hand side. And they'll be taken down. He's only threw the ball up there for Havili. Havili's still going here. He gets the ball offloaded. And they'll be taken down to 10. Forward tackle. So, Storm have to score twice in the last 4.5 minutes. Oh, that's a knock-on. That's a knock-on there for the Rabbitohs. So, the Storm have to be quick here. They have to be quick. So, everybody expecting this to be closer all game, to be honest, but the refs are shit. It is what it is. The Storm have still been pretty poor defensively. No, I said it's over Storm lost. No, it's not. There's still a whole set to go here for the Storm. If they score here, then it's still game on. If they don't, then it's done. It's clearly a lost ball there from Cody Walker, though. Jared, we said no to the Dolphins, but Walsh could just go to the Storm for the rest of the season. Yes. Yeah, they said no to the Dolphins, and that's a fact. Because Bennett's complaining about that. So Storm now, this is their last chance with this set. Last chance with this set. The 18 metres out here from the line. Oh, did he lose that ball there? I don't know. I thought he might have lost that ball there. Be a miracle if we come back now. I don't think that the Storm can. Well, they can, James. We all know what the Storm can produce, but in the same sense, it'll be a ridiculous comeback on behalf of the Rabbitohs, to be fair. As Thomas Solomona right-hand side now. Josh King to Munster. Munster to Hughes. Hughes himself here. Good little run gets into about the 43rd tackle. Needs to go pretty quickly. Penalty here for the Storm. All right, there's a chance. And I'll take a quick tap here. Quick tap. And they're going to go to about 45 metres out. Here we go. This is their last chance here. This is their last chance here. Harry Grant. Left-hand side to Jesse Brom to Munster. Munster underneath there to Nelson Solomona. They'll be 35 metres out now. Rolls it back quickly. Harry Grant gets it inside. Oh, that's going to be a knock on there. That's poor again from the Storm. And that's the end of the game there. That's the end of the game. That's the thing, like, the referees have been very, very poor, but also the Storm have been poor here today. Like, both these teams have been super poor here today. But, man, the Storm have been really poor. Alright, so Rabbitohs now, they're 35 metres out from their own line. So 4 losses in a row here for the Storm. Next week they play the Warriors. Surely you would expect that. But then again, the Warriors are playing at home against the Storm. Like, honestly, the Warriors could win that game and make it 5 in a row. The Warriors at home in New Zealand. It's in Auckland. It's going to be a sold-out stadium. It's going to be pretty impressive, man. Then they play the Gold Coast at Melbourne. So, of course, we're probably going to be the team to get pumped. So, Rabbitohs now right-hand side. And they'll be taken down at the 34 tackle here. I think when are these players even due back? I'm not even too sure. So 20 metres out now. Blake Hart's tipped Warriors 70-10. So Rabbitohs now 5th tackle up it goes there. Johnson for a hat trick. No, that's a tackle in there arguably. Yeah, it'll be a penalty here to the Storm. To be fair, if they scored the next maybe 40 seconds. No, if they scored the next this set, they could technically not. No, they would have to take the kick very, very quickly. I don't know now. I don't know if it's possible now. But don't forget, guys, hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already. Smack the thumbs up button. Obviously, subscribe if you are new around here. And he offloads it. Grant Anderson gets the ball to the 30. They'd have to get it and then literally kick it immediately. All right, Kafusi to Hughes. And Hughes to Munster. And Munster outside. And that was a good little run there from Jeremiah. But they'll get the ball to the 42nd tackle here. They have a good record for Storm? Not really. Titans don't have a good record. They're usually in the game. But it's a 6 again here with the Storm. But it doesn't really matter. They've got 56 seconds to score twice. Should be a penalty there, to be fair. There should be a penalty there, to be fair. Right-hand side now for the Storm. Munster to Hughes, and Hughes will kick this ball over the top. The ball will go over the sideline, and that's just the end of the game. And that shall be, I would assume, the end of the game there. Johnson just needed to hit that ball over the sideline, and there you go. And there you go, guys. So, like I said, guys, don't forget, tomorrow I will be going down to Sydney for the Titans versus Bulldogs game. Storm ball. Oh, that's right. It is Storm ball, yeah. It is Storm ball because they did hit the ball over the sideline. I guess we'll commentate the rest of it. All right, 10 metres out here. And it's a penalty. It'll be a sin bin, but it doesn't really matter, man. It doesn't really matter here. So Cody Nickaroon will go off for the sin bin. Stupid play there. Game done. Terrible refereeing. But the Storm have also deserved this loss. Lucas says, look, ref just trying to make it seem like he's not even biased. He's clearly, yeah, I know. You see what I mean, though? The last 15 minutes, the Storm have gotten all the penalties. Do you understand what I mean now? The last 15 minutes has been all Storm penalties. Right-hand side, and they'll get taken down 8 minutes out. 5 seconds to go here. 5 seconds to go here. I told you guys, 15 minutes to go, and they got all the penalties. And that ball is going to go for the Rabbitohs, and that's the end of the game there, guys. That's the end of the game. So, Storm will lose 24-12. They're 4 losses in a row now. The next game I'll be streaming. I'll probably be doing something on... I won't be streaming tomorrow. Unless dramatic things happen. I will be jumping on for the vlog, though. Titans versus Bulldogs. It'll come out on Monday. If anything drastic happens, then I'll stream the games tomorrow. But I will more than likely be going down to the... be going down the game. Noah says, what Storm did not deserve to lose? Screw you. Well, enjoy this time out. Enjoy this hide. And enjoy this loss. I just want to throw this out there. They did deserve to lose this game. They weren't good enough to win this game. Rabbitohs were the better team. The referees were very, very poor. Very, very poor in favour of the Rabbitohs. But the Storm still deserved to lose this game. They were not the greatest. So yeah, overall, guys, look, it was all right. Today was a good day. We had Panthers game was at least a bit of fun there. And yeah, I appreciate you guys for tuning in as usual. So yeah, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe if you're new around here, and I will see you guys for the vlog. Thanks for watching. Catch you later. See ya.